Hey. Round one. Fight.
Hello, everyone. Hope that your day has been good. Let me make sure the freaking... Okay, Zelda BGM is doing good. Yes, okay, Zelda BGM didn't go freaking insane with me, which is great. It's great to know, great to hear, great for everything. Absolutely. Korone, there was a clip. She experienced crap working environment in her previous job. Sounds a lot like a certain black company we all know and hate. Absolutely. But also remember, not every black company is Nijisanji. There are a lot of bad corporations out there. There's a lot of bad corporate environments out there that will give you... What's up, Nick? That will give you a bad experience like Nijisanji has done for their people. You know? So that is the big issue. That is the big issue that happens there. You're going to have those situations where you do have, you know, bad people in bad places that can give you that type of experience. So... Chat box is in the wrong spot again. Oh, God. My laziness gets to me again. There we are. It's in the right spot now. Hello, John Le. Hello, Lunar. For all the people who are here in the morning, I am trying to give you guys a little bit of different stuff this time. Trying, at least. That's why I have, you know, new stuff popping up. Hate to be the guy, but the bad corpo seems many are Asian-based, like 5-1 talk from Western Taiwan, nearly applied there. Yeah, unfortunately, it's because of the culture, the work culture, the culture of keep your head down and don't say anything. It seems to happen a lot more from what I have gathered from Asian countries. Of course, I'm not an Asian myself. I'm not from those Asian countries, so I guess you would call me a tourist in that situation. But from what I've seen, a lot of them have that corporate culture of keep your head down. Don't say anything because it's not good. It's not seen good in the culture in and of itself. That's why I don't blame the people a lot of times. It just seems to be that way. Again, like I'm saying, I'm not someone in that culture. I'm not someone who was raised in that culture. But from what people have told me, from the Asian friends I have, all that kind of stuff, and I've had in the past, it seems like that. You're Asian, so you can attest that it's true. Okay, cool. At least I'm not talking out of my ass. Hello, Salty Dog. We're going to start aggressive. Well, not aggressive, but you know what I mean. The other day, I had something on how Michimochi V is going to be doing an industry appearance at Anime Expo 2024. Announcing Matara-kan appear at Entertainment Hall at Anime Expo 2024. Vishoja's Matara-kan is the most resilient cockroach VTuber, alien cockroach VTuber. Previously a Hollywood star and no stranger to the entertainment industry. Industry appearance, her personality is on display right there. Reason for Lyra not in person attendance but virtual, one by management. She talked to no one, management doesn't allow. So yeah, I mean, that could be a thing. That would be more an Nijisanji thing versus a, you know, it actually being a Lyra not wanting to talk to anybody, you know, that type of thing, in my opinion. Down here it says, that would be disappointing. I know they can collab on stream, but the rest of it there should regularly talk about Nina. There's no bad blood as far as we can tell between all of them. The beginning and point to it as a clique bullies, such not true. Anna and Millie already being close before even joining the company. Obviously, that's going to affect the dynamic. But them being quicker to warm up to Reimu than Nina makes sense because Reimu is presumably around the same age as them and Nina is a bit older. So that may be true. But still, it doesn't bode well for them. It doesn't seem well for them. Just on my end, my opinion of it. Sensei used to be a Niji without breaking NDA. A lot of times it seems like that, but she's going to be going to Anime Expo, which is a positive. I'm glad that she is. This is a bit of a short one on Kunai from what is shown here. Kunai on the VT stats is showing that they haven't updated anything, uploaded anything since a month ago, I guess. I think this is just a VT stats problem. Her PL bigger than her current Niji persona. She can always go back to it. She's pretty much just writing her contract down. It does seem like that. Management must be seething right now. She's already silent quitting. They probably didn't manage to destroy her spirit. So they gave experience and extra audience as a rival. Also intentional. That's FAQ based. Gotta admit, it's pretty cool if true. if true, it's pretty cool. She could just be having a moment where she wants to take a break. It could be nothing related to, getting rid of the whole thing with Nijisanji or anything like that. It says her Twitch is active. You can subscribe to it. She's got donation section, but the stream elements I found doesn't go anywhere. She uses Streamlabs. Yes, it's still active. Don't know if posting links is allowed or not. The Streamlabs Sun Explosion, which is her, previous one, known to be previous one, is there. To be honest, I thought she was going to make a comeback on her PL. I saw her YouTube video as a guest 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it looks like nothing's going to be going on her PL side. But she has decided either forcefully or the other way to just not stream on her main one. I don't blame her. She hasn't gotten any type of support in any way from Nijisanji. Of course, with the AR Live being pretty far behind us right now, people are still making comparisons to that and when people actually have choreographers and choreography to go through. As I mentioned last time I put a post about this out there, the difference between this and the AR Live guys, the guys who were doing the stuff on AR Live for Nijisanji, is that 99% of my thoughts are that 99% sure that they did their own choreography. Me, as someone who doesn't do choreography, I would probably do the same thing. Because I don't know about dance, I don't know about moves, I don't know how to do any of that, and I probably wouldn't practice very much, to be honest with you. But this is when someone actually has choreography. Of course, I'm going to keep it muted because it has copywritten music. But here's the guys doing actual choreographed moves. You can tell that it's a dance teacher usually doing that kind of stuff. You can tell that someone was working with them. You can tell that they put a lot of effort into this because they have to show they put their best foot forward and show their stuff. It's a difference. It's a big difference, of course. But that's what I wanted to show you guys, pretty much. And let's see what the people have in the comments below. It's not fair. Holostars are real homies and they're bros. They actually care, not just their fans, but with other members. They have capable managers who help them. That's the thing. They have a capable team who sends them to the right people. Sends them to the right others who are doing, choreography and such. You have to think Aso is a top tier performer on the same level as any holo girl. Niji can't hold a candle to them. With Nijisanji, they look at the estimated cost for performance like this and the estimated budget they need. They'd erase a few of the zeros on the budget and pat themselves on the back, more than likely. As we know from the Q3 reports, they say that they go for short-term gains versus long-term investments. That's not what they do, according to them, their own words, from what I remember. Even more impressive and gut-wrenching is that Uyu works so hard behind the scenes, and yet his main channel hasn't even reached 100k subs yet. Yeah, you still have some struggles. And yeah. It's going to happen, but like I said, it's because they have choreographers, they have a team who's working with them and wants them to succeed, unlike Nijisanji, who's penny pinching and doesn't help any of their talents. Comments always like, yep. Let's see. Matara, I'm agent second. Not sure if what she says is true. She apparently used to work in a strip club to serve drinks at the bar. She was dressed decently, Lisa, she says. So both ex-Niji and current Niji will be an anime expo. Yes, very true. Very true, legendary. So I'm surprised from Kunai, Victoria couldn't follow her example. Holostar is the winning bros. Let's see, Lunar Fox, what you guys saying? Chatbox wrong spot. The post doesn't mention Uki by name. Instead of calling him the racist. Oh god, it does. It calls him just the racist. Alright. Here's something that I like putting attention to. There are bad companies like Nijisanji. Companies who will destroy your will to work hard, destroy your will to do anything in a big capacity. Do anything in a capacity where you're going to enjoy yourself. Or whether you do enjoy yourself or not, they will take that passion away from you. I have been in those companies myself. I have been a victim to that type of stuff. I have been a victim to workplace, bullying. I've been a victim to workplace bullying from coworkers, from bosses, all the way up to people like the CEO when I was in a smaller company and they were working near me. All that type of bullying does happen, and I'm sad to see that Korone was going through that at some point. Now let's hear her exact words, because of course I want it to be said in her words, not mine.
第一印象はこれはね絶対聞いてるの。で、第一印象ね。そう。どうだった？最初に会った時。スバルめっちゃ覚えてる。え、待って、スバルちゃんスプラでボコした記憶しかないんだ。
Yeah, beat her in Splatoon, yeah.
その時にどう思った？
え、スバルちゃん？いや、なんかプロライブに入って怖かったよ、すごい。
あ、そうなの？
女だらけの職場で ちょっとやっぱり
Been bullied at a previous workplace full of women.
重いやん。まあでもね、女の子集まるとね、いろいろ
そうそう
起きがちではあるから
なんかね
ね。
そういうこともあったから
はいはいはい
いやまあ女だらけやなここもと
Be
思
the
ったんだ
same
け
since it was
ど
full of women.
みん
Oh
な優し
my.
くていやだから怖かったのこれ裏ある
あ、確かに。
Is there some hidden agenda? Why are they being so nice?
ライブっ
いや
て。
優しいんだよね
See, that's tough. When you think, when you're so beaten down by a previous workplace that you think they're planning something. What's going on here? You become scared of people being nice. It's happened to me too. You honestly become scared of people being nice because you're like, how are they going to hurt me in the future? What is going on here?
これ本当に嘘だって言われるけど、本当になんか優しいよね。
優しいんだよねみんな優しいの
そう
本当に
いやだから確かにね。だからちょっとビビってたんや。
ビビってたあでもスバルちゃんは
うん
ビビってなかったかも
おい、ビビれよと。
なんか妹とかから聞いてて
あ、そうなんだ。
なんかスバルいいやつだよって言って
よかった。スバルは
うん
見ましたとかに
うん
コレネのことを
うん
ちょっと変だけ
A
どいい
bit
やつだ
strange, but a good person.
ちょっ
そうなんだ
と激しいタイプ。
あちょっと激しいかもね
激しいタイプ。
Yeah, she's an intense one,
う
yes.
んなるほどね
それで初配信見てどんな激しさなんだろうと思って初配信見たら、
うん
なんかいきなり指
指
やってたっけ。
あそうだねあ初配信で
初配
いやなんだっけ
信
ね
なんか背景さピンク色のチェックで
Oh
さ
yeah, pink checkered,
業
yeah.
者がくれた
め
コロネこれ使いなって言って
なんか初配信がぶっ飛んでて、
うん
あこういう感じの子なんだと思ったけど人生で初めてすぎて、なんか大丈夫かなって不安になってた。
いやあれはただほんともう OBS わかんなかったんだよ
Oh god, that was me in the beginning.
わかんねえし誰も教えてくれねえしもうどうしたらいいんだろうこれと思ってさあの時さホロライブもなんかまあ小さかった
Yeah, Hololive was small when they
な
started.
んかあとやっといてください
そうもう
みたいなね。
誰も教えてくれねえしよいや今はなんかレクチャーがあるらしいね
いやそうだよ。
で
Good,
ダメ
now they
な
have training.
の配信が使われてるらしいから
Oh my god, they
そう
actually
じゃ
did
ないため
it.
にみたいな
ねそれマジだ。面白すぎるだろだと思ったら。
だからまあでもなんかみんなのさなんか何反面教師じゃないけどさ
そうやね。
慣れてよかったなと思う
She actually was used as a negative example. It's like, this is how you don't do it. But it was not done in any way to actually shame Korone. They understood it was Korone learning the ropes as she went along. So yeah, unfortunately, Korone did have an experience of bullying. Like I've said, I've had to. Not Nijisanji content, but somehow related. Korone was bullied at her previous workplace to the extent that she didn't believe that Hololive members' kindness was genuine. Too common for that to happen, unfortunately, even in the US, in Asian countries, in other places. But I'm glad she has Subaru and Mio and many, 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 many other people that are treating her kindly. I'm going to become a Punisher real quick. Terrifying feeling. You listen to Lyra and Emily, you're guilty of this. When a good morning and good work becomes the kindest thing you hear in years. Blastoid, exactly. True, trust issues stem from traumatic experience, right, Mervin? Madness, like gravity, it only takes one push. Cover came a long way. I have no son says the Japanese have the losing face thing. That's why the public criticizing is not allowed. Apparently you can be, yes, you can. It's very true. They have really losing face and losing honor and all that kind of stuff. It is baked into their, from what I have seen, it's baked into their laws when it comes to, certain defamation and all that kind of stuff. I've seen it, like, at least from what I've seen, it can be seen as like affecting their work, affecting all that kind of stuff. You can do it a little bit harder. Lyra and Millie are the karma anyway, losing subscribers. Yeah, they're getting karma. Hate bullies, no one deserves to be bullied. Very true, Lunar. No one deserves to be bullied. Absolutely zero people deserve to be bullied. That's why I say, even if there are bad people, even if there are horrible people in Nijisanji, you don't like them, don't bully them. Because even they don't deserve to be bullied. Even they deserve to at least be treated with basic human kindness. You know what I mean? Here we have another non-Nijisanji thing, of course. In this case, it is Phase Connect. Why is this comment section hating on Phase so much? It's more hate on Pippa than anything. You can see almost anyone being fine with 10 Murapanko collabs. Just because somebody said about them being themselves, took out of context the fact that circulates among the haters. It's repeated so often it becomes a feedback loop. Yeah, people just aren't liking Pippa. And here's where it is. It is on the Hololive subreddit. Been noticing more interaction between Hollow and Phase talents. I'm here for it. Pink women collab when? Oh boy, I'm sure this comment section will be constructive and well behaved. OP asks collab when? Phase Pippa fans in the comments show why Hollow would be stupid to let it happen. Why would these Hollow fans want our Oshis to collab after we rated their sub and astroturfed it by vote botting? Cringe parasocial items fans, I swear. Starting to think that all of Rabbit VTubers are chaotic. Am I the only person out of the loop to why Faye's connected? So I hate it here. For one, she collabed with a known doctor. That's their assumption. Very insensitive remarks about the past of talents. So you have a little bit more leeway when you're in indie or when you're a smaller corporation. As long as you don't say anything defamatory, usually you're fine. There are people taking things out of context and people taking things to the extreme, of course, as always. The thread does seem to be quite organic to me. I remember when people used to be subtle about this stuff. Looks like same tactic, different topic. Let's use common sense here and deal with it accordingly. It's not appropriate to advertise other VTubers here, especially one that peddles political topics. She just talks about whatever the hell she wants. She doesn't peddle political topics. She just talks about whatever the hell she wants. We've seen her clips on my channel. We've seen her stuff on my channel. She doesn't specifically go out of the way to be political. She just talks about whatever the hell she wants. She'll do what she wants. And the Risa World Tour, Squirrel on water skis. Thank you for keeping Mall of America alive. She's like, shush. But yeah, it's good. I like it. I don't see anything bad with Pippa. Yeah, her takes can be extreme in some cases, but that's because, well, she's Westerner like I am. We do end up having some base takes sometimes, and most of her takes are base takes, just that some people don't like them. That's pretty much it. Basically, Pippa antis. Losing population, that's kind of sad. Let's see, yeah, Hollow and FaZe can actually work a collab. Wait, why people don't like Pippa? I find her funny. Pippa's such an obvious troll. You can tell new people the usual suspects from naming her as a target. Any thoughts of the upcoming report will be hidden from leaks public to prevent perceived damage. TND, eventually, since they are a publicly traded company in Japan, they do have a legal obligation to publicly announce their quarter earnings. That's why they've done it in the past. When it comes to Hololive, when it comes to FaZe, when it comes to any company, if they are private, they don't have to say anything. They don't have to put out anything. They just have to pay their taxes and be done with it. If they are publicly traded, they have a legal obligation in most countries that I know of that they have to let out their quarterly reports because their investors, the people who are investing in them, have to get the knowledge that they need in order to be able to correctly invest in the company. You know, that type of thing. Now we're going to do a little bit of memeing here because we want to. A little bit of a meme break. A bit of a meme break here, but it's a bit different than other times. This time we're talking about Advent and Hololive in general. It says Shiori fighting for better accommodations. Shiori complaining about her Japan residence. Henma, which is her manager, they get porn channels at love hotels. All they get is news. Where's my porn channels? That's so Shiori. That is so Shiori. I like how she complained about their place doesn't have hair dryer, then said she wouldn't use it anyways, but wants it on principle. Then found out it does have a hair dryer, which she won't use. Typical Shiorin. Typical Shiori, of course. Lore accurate Bay just destroyed lore accurate Furomoko. Would you be able to beat the dogs in a fight though? Please, you wouldn't even need to go to that. All you need to do to beat Furomoko is have a leash. Oh, god damn! She got destroyed right there. Absolutely. Holy crap. Love this. Might work in Korone too. Who would win? An ancient time warden who has godlike powers, near duplicates of herself, or one leash? Probably the leash. Just knowing Korone, probably the leash. Final one for you guys. Gura. You guys seen the Wawas? Just for one day. I want to know what it's like. Because she is a flat table shark. She is a vegetable cutter shark, a cutting slab shark. She is a shark that has nothing except the long tail, long thick tail. Obligatory, just like me, for real. Moment aside, I wouldn't mind having such great assets. Do a murder on your back muscles. I'm only going off what I've learned as the youngest of siblings, mostly sisters here, so I've heard stuff. It can be painful. They've had conversations where it came up. Don't know the stream. If I remember, Gur expressed the want to know how it felt to have boobs, while Callie commented on some of the difficulties to have big boobs. So yes, you can have it, but it's fun. It's fun seeing this stuff. Love it. Petan. Pippa honestly is impossible to collab with Hololive because she might be forced to behave themselves as to not get the Hollow Tannis in trouble. That and she might lead her own antis to Hollow. Japan is a strange place, definitely is. No problem, TND. Risu's fine for the Pippa though, because no one F's around with ID talents and ID bros. Anyone who does gets roasted alive. Yeah, Risu, my favorite squirrel. Absolutely. Risu is an amazing squirrel. Risu is also an amazing squirrel. Absolutely an amazing squirrel. Wonder why anyone in Hollow never talked about JP toilets. Kiara is wearing those old school 80s hip hop, hip women's clothes. These are these are actually originally they're workout clothes. They're like leotards, spandex leotards, which spandex is like expanding. It basically stretches. It stretches to fit your body. Spandex leotards were a thing in the 90s, I believe, like 80s and 90s. So that's what it's going after, from what I've read. Her hair was nice with this model, very nice. Yes, and that one was in like in an 80s Madonna style type of thing, like 80s material girl type of Madonna style thing. Old school workout leotards. Yes, exactly. Now we're gonna go to the original stuff that we talked about in the morning. Like I said, I wanted to get you guys started with some new stuff because the new stuff does. There are some people who pop in here from the morning to the afternoon, and I do want you guys to have some of the new stuff in your views, in your feeds, in whatever. Let's see. So here we go. Mume and Gura also did a collab. Yes, Mume and Gura also did a collab. Definitely. All right, here we go. Let's start with the main stuff that we want to get to. If we're gonna go through quickly because this is all stuff that happened in the morning. This competition thing, this whole big post was practically about how Nijisanji doesn't have Hololive doesn't have competition when it comes to Nijisanji in regards to things that are going on in the EN sphere. But the JP sphere, they definitely do have competition because they're still on an institutional basis. They're humongous compared to Hololive. Hololive has caught up in a lot of the things that they're doing when it comes to money coming in. The income is nearly the same, and Nijisanji has twice as many people. So on a per capita or a per VTuber basis, yes, they don't have as much, but in total, they have as many earnings as that. People are saying on the EN side, FaZe Connect, Idol, Vispo, those are more competitors towards them. And yeah, that may be true on the EN side. That might be more true. But on the JP side, just on an institutional basis, they definitely are still competing with Hololive. Here we have, let's see. Yep, old school workout leotards, 80s, 90s, Mumu and Gura. Have seen those before alongside VHS tapes, those bulky TVs and the cassettes play music. Reached out to time CD emerged. CD and CD players were expensive. Yes, they were very expensive. Hundreds of dollars for like a one that you can get for like your stereo system. Stereo system back in the day. Now you can have all that in like freaking your speakers. My speakers now are better than a lot of hi-fi systems back in the day. Don't make me laugh. Any colors, nothing to cover. Corp covers on a way larger level. Any colors within the pariah circle of Wachter. Yeah, on the JP side, they're still doing okay though. Even though I don't like them at all, on the JP side, they're doing better. They're doing okay. At least Hololive EN isn't toxic as Nijisanji EN. I thought even JP, they're not doing well. Two best comments I noticed from Investors Board today. First is from Cover Board. Second is from Any Color Board. Right here. Only thing help Any Color grow is the event sector, but if they do that, the extraordinary profits they're so proud of will disappear. The merchandise income is also just a disappointment to fans, as they make fans buy multiple CDs with priority application tickets for live shows. Or sell acrylic stands that only hold the upper body, and then sell full-body acrylic stands with the same design. This is more malicious than the old AKB and won't last long, so the turning point from here on is how they expand their base. However, even after Koshien and the Mario Kart tournament, no listeners have stayed, so I have no idea how Any Color will grow from there. They've either withdrawn or fallen into decline to major language-speaking regions overseas. So yeah, that's the thing. That said, Nijisanji EN doesn't even account for 10% of total sales. If the main company is selling well, I think EN will still be a promising business. I think people will start selling are nervous, but as someone who owns a stock, will just wait patiently. Yeah, a lot of people will wait patiently because yes, there's a lot of up and downs. And when it comes to that, a lot of up and downs. Yes, Holo EN is not as toxic as Niji EN. Absolutely. At least they haven't shown themselves to be. Because I think a lot of the girls especially on the EN side, would have already kind of, you know, mentioned something if they were actually doing horribly. You know, if they were actually doing bad things to the talents. So that's a good thing. Oh, this one's funny. I want to play this one. Yep, speed is... Let me speed it up a little bit. I want to play this for you guys. Let me get the things on here. There we go.
Hey, baby, it's me. Can I come in? All right. Nice room you got here. It's all...
Sup, Suni?
Black. So, where do I sign?
That's the Nijisanji yen.
Alrighty, let me read this contract for just a sec. Babe, what was that? Don't worry about it.
It's gonna die. It's gonna die.
Oh, okay then.
They're gonna die.
Is that? It sounds like a sounds like a bomb there. Is everything okay? Wait, what? I have 30 seconds to sign this contract? Wait, what's going on here? You can't be serious. What kind of company is this? Wait, babe, this says I won't be able to see my family anymore. Wait, this is for my own good? Wait, babe, let me think about this. Can I get this? Can I at least give this to my lawyer or wait, no? I can't? Oh, 5 seconds. I gotta read this. Oh gosh. Oh, I gotta read this faster. Oh man. Oh god. Babe, this is bullying.
It's gonna blow.
What? What do you mean there's no bullying in Niji-san? Oh shit.
Of course, yes. That was lovely. And the Banzoin Haka 3D debut. We gotta love the 3D debuts. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I love them. But we're gonna take a look at it right here.
Destroyed. That's right.
Gonna hope that it loads. Question mark, question mark. There we are. Ah, yes, this is another little segment.
Who's that?
It's me.
It's me.
Hakito. Hakito.
He's doing his own voices. He's doing his own voices.
Wait.
Merchant JP, there still need merch shops there. There probably are.
Technique, Hakito. You're probably wondering what the Haka ultimate secret technique is. Just like the golden Hakito explained, we have the rainbow Hakito.
It's negligible, they said,
That is
Kurisu,
Haka's
exactly.
ultimate secret technique activated with the colorful support of everyone at home. If you want to make this battle worthy, amazing, and beautiful, make sure to support Haka, as you guys are the only hope he has. Wait, you guys, it's working! Wait, thank you so much! Holy crap! All right, Hakito, with the power I give you, please transform into Supreme Bikito! That is right. All right, stinky monsters.
Stinky
Get
monster,
on!
stinky. He's stinky.
Get destroyed! That's right, Hakito, beat them! Get them! All
Stinky,
right.
stinky.
Oh, Hakito, I am so proud of you! You learned the secret technique! The rainbow big Hakito! It makes me so happy. You were finally able to control all your powers, and you were not gonna blow up at me, right? Ah! God!
God.
Everything hurts. But do we win? We won! We won! Well, yay! We won! Whew. I knew I could count on you guys. I knew we couldn't have done this without your help. That makes me so happy.
Navarre.
It is thanks to you guys.
There we go. So they did that. You can see all the amazingness of it. Haka is a VTuber equivalent of Raido Kuzunoha of Devil Summoner. I know who the most subscribed VTuber is. Spoiler, it's not Gargura. No, it's not. I believe... Let's see. I know it's not Gargura. She was the fastest growing VTuber. She is the most subscribed VTuber in Hololive. Oh, on YouTube, according to this, she took Keys in the Eyes spot. According to YouTube. Just for YouTube. Top VTubers on YouTube. Gargura has more. But on overall, I think there's different ones. But I think just on YouTube. I think she is the one that's on YouTube. But not overall, yeah. Cookie Swirl C, 17 million subs. Oh, yeah. But let's see, Cookie, Swirl. See, but she's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber though. I mean, she started out as a YouTuber. We're talking about like if you want to go like, I mean, it does seem like a technicality, but we're talking about people who started off as VTubers and were VTubers to start out. She became one later on, but as far as I know, she wasn't one to start off with. Cookie Swirl C, from what I remember, it to start off with, she wasn't one. Yeah, not ones that become VTubers later on because, okay, technically, if PewDiePie becomes a VTuber, then yes, even PewDiePie will become the most, you know, by those ways, it's you know, splitting hairs here. But, you know, PewDiePie, if he became a VTuber tomorrow, would be the most subscribed VTuber ever. You know? Became a VTuber much later on, yeah. When she already had like 20 million subs, I think, at that point. Iron Mask wasn't it? Most subscribed? Probably on Twitch. Probably on Twitch. Haka's a VTuber equivalent, right? Yep. Are those even real? Ones that start as actual VTubers, not become VTubers later. Like Amelie wasn't a VTuber initially. He's a YouTuber, became a VTuber much later on. Yeah, he's not going to become one. He's definitely not going to become one. But let's just say he did. Then that would make him technically, like, because he's a VTuber now. But yeah, I think a lot of the ones that are like, yeah, Gargura, even a lot of the lists, Wikipedia, etc., put Gargura at the top because from day one to now, they're VTubers. Yeah, Pewds did retire because of his family. I mean, that's the best reason to retire. Your family, taking care of them. That is the best reason to retire. So I do not blame them at all for retiring because of, you know, that. I don't blame them at all. And that's the thing, you know? Let's see. Okay. The ad break is finished. Good. We're moving on to the next one. Victoria Brightshield, which is one that I put in the most recent video, has had a very bad run of things. Way worse than you would imagine for someone her size. Because, first, she went in there, they debuted on October 2023, got no support from Nijisanji. Her Oshis were Selen, Pomu, and Chihiro. They all ended up graduating. Like, Pomu and Chihiro graduated, Selen was terminated. Her 3 Nijisanji Oshis, which is the main reason she got in there, so she can one day collab with them. That was her thing. She got that taken away because of Nijisanji's internal politics, Nijisanji's internal way that they do things. People no longer wanted to be a part of it. Pomu said that, you know, the heaven where she was, which is Nijisanji pretty much, gave her cardboard wings and didn't let her fly. Others, like Nina and others, have said that Hollywood wasn't good to them. Dokibird, of course, said the same thing. So they are making it really hard and really bad for their livers. And they're still not getting support. Like Victoria Brightshield, Vivi's still not getting support. So that's what I hate about this whole situation. Cook Swirly C became a VTuber? Yeah, apparently Cookie Swirl C became a VTuber. Cookie Swirl C became a VTuber recently. I mean, more power to them. Welcome to the community. Absolutely. If they're a positive part of the community, then absolutely welcome to the community. You know? That's what I say. I don't want to be gatekeeping and be like, oh my god, you can't be a VTuber because this or that or whatever I feel. That's the issue. Like, I don't want to be that type of VTuber. I don't want to be that type of person. Hell, there could be a VTuber tomorrow that does the exact same thing that I do. News VTubing. Does the exact same type of thumbnails that I do of VTubing. And guess what? I won't make a Google Doc about them. What I will do is I'll be like, hey man, you want any pointers? You know, I can help you out with some things that I've learned, some things that you should probably not have, you know, watch out for certain things here and there and blah, blah, blah. Because guess what? The algorithm is what trains you to do all these things. The algorithm is what trains you to do contrasting colors. The algorithm is what trains you to do things that will catch the eye. That's what the algorithm trains you to do. It's not, oh my god, you're copying me, or you're brand hijacking, or any of those type of words. Or, oh, you can't do something better, but you're copying me. It's, hey, this works. Let me try and see if it works for me. I would not mind being a mentor to someone who does that. I would never create a Google Doc against them, especially if they're getting more popular than I am. every single person that I've mentored in the past, I've mentored several VTubers in the past, I'm not going to mention them, but I've mentored them when they started out, they're way more popular than I am. Like, both on Twitch and on YouTube. Way more popular than I am. And am I angry? Am I going to create a Google Doc saying I did all this for them? No. I'm going to be happy, because that's what you do in a community. You're happy when other people get new chances. You're happy when other people get new things. And you're happy when people succeed. I've even gone in there and, you know, contributed, you know, sent them super chats or whatever, saying, you know, not super chats because they weren't monetized when I was doing this, but they were partners. You know, send them bits and things like that, telling them congratulations for all these things. You know, because don't be envious. Be glad that you were there to help them on their path, and that help got them past all these roadblocks that you hit. Because I hit a ton of roadblocks. Get you past all these roadblocks and get you to a point where you're like, damn, they're doing so great because they have something that I don't. And then you look and you're like, what do they have? Like, I've done this. I tell people, look, I told them, look at other VTubers. See what they have that maybe you would work for you. See what you're doing and what they're doing. See the comparisons and see where things you can fix. That's what I try to do. That's why I'm a lot more talkative than I used to be. Back in the day, I didn't used to talk at all. But now I'm way more talkative. Because you have to help each other out. It's a very, very, very bloated and very, it's a niche that is very congested. And there are a lot of extremely wonderful, tiny VTubers out there who get maybe one view for a year or 2 years or 3 years or whatever. You support them. You don't try to knock them down because they're finally getting support. You don't write a Google Doc because they're finally getting support and you think that they're brand hijacking you, or you want to make a warning to the VTuber community about them. You talk to them if you have issues, which, you know, some former friends of mine never did. You talk to them when you have issues. You talk as friends, you talk as coworkers, you talk as people who are in the same sphere, same community, and you work things out. You fix things. That's the way you do things. You don't do it the way that other people have. I see way too many Google Docs out there trying to knock people down. Talk to them. It's different when you talk to them and then they block you. That's when you go into the Google Doc a lot of times. I can understand that because you've tried everything to fix it. But before that, a lot of times just let things be, you know? Thank you, Azure Shade. Lost 3 Ninja Yoshis, all that lesson in a month. A lot of times you let things be. This is a lesson to everybody trying to get into content creation. There are going to be people who are going to backstab you. Unfortunately, there are going to be people who you thought were friends who are going to backstab you, unfortunately. But here's what you do. You look at all of the wonderful people that are there. You look at all the wonderful people that are around in the community. You talk to those people. You get to know those people. You push those people who are going to be negative and try to knock you down to the side and be like, I do not need that energy in my life. I do not need that energy in my content. I do not need that energy in what I am trying to build in my community. And you bring the most positive things you can into that community, and you bring that positive energy into that community. And, you know, that will pay off in spades. That will pay off so much. Our origin with VTuber support is just like Mary. Yeah, Mary's doing an amazing job. If you're talking about Merryweather Media or Merryweather, holy crap, they're doing amazing jobs. They just feel their talents. Nothing else works except building bridges and building decent people up. Well-timed clap alert. A well-timed clap alert. Yes. You streamed twice in one day. Didn't think you have any room to call out Doki as a work. Here's my schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do 2 times a day. Every other day, I do 1 time a day in the afternoon. I do 2 videos a day, 14 videos a week, 30 hours of streaming every week. I do 10 streams, 14 videos, and which totals about 30 hours a week minimum of streaming alone. And then I have the 14 videos a day, 14 videos a week that I put. Sometimes a bit more depending on how, you know, extreme the news thingy is. Even Salvi alone is better than any color period because principles. I do have principles and I try to keep my principles strong. I wish they did. I honestly wish they did because I wish their talents would actually be treated right. I'll be honest with you. I wish their talents would be treated right. I wish I could support Nijisanji because they're doing, like, I wish that there was a good reason to support Nijisanji right now. All there are good reasons to not support them. Unfortunately for the talents, I support the talents moving to a better place. I support them doing what they want and what they desire. That's what I support. The VTubing community feels so cutthroat, it makes me sad. It does for me too, Ajira Shade. I've seen so many people call other people out. So many people block others. So many people send so much shade to other people because they're doing better than you. A lot of times it isn't even your fault. It's just the algorithm. It's just what someone likes. You can't be someone who everybody likes. I have tons of people who hate me. Believe me, I've seen them on YouTube, on Twitter. Freaking people make videos about me. People freaking make Twitter posts about me. People, they end up vague posting about me. They don't like me because, number one, because of the cutthroat way that some people have been with writing Google Docs about me. That's one. Two, because they've got it into their heads that I'm a bad person, even though I do my best to be the positive experience that you see right here. I need a vacation. Thing is, I can't find any good reason to support the black company. I don't find any good reasons either, Legendary. I'm the same way. Back again, Salvi. Thank you, Zenny. NGN needs structure, PR training. They need all new leadership is what they need. They need new leadership. Want to support the good talent from Nijisanji, but I can't because it'll be helping Nijisanji. Absolutely. At least with 50%. Dominic, it feels like if Salvi were to take a week off, it would be Doki style week off where he basically streams like normal. My week off would be like just streaming instead of doing like making videos. That would be my week off. That would absolutely be my week off. But I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to content creation, sadly. Believe me, you're not the only people who've told me to take a break. I think a lot of people also just have a very high bias against newstubers. See a lot of shit thrown around other newstubers like Kyo and False. And as you will see, Azura, if you look at my content on YouTube, Salvi the Blue Squirrel on YouTube, yes, there is a lot of stuff that you could say is opinion based. It is rumor based. Every single thing, if you look at the titles I have below or the chapters I have, I always put them as rumor when there is no substantiated evidence. I put them as opinions when it's just someone putting their opinions. I put them as financial information when it's financial information. I try to make it as transparent as I possibly can. Even when doing that, I am seen as a drama tuber. Even when doing that, I'm seen as a negative side to the VTubing community. As I have been told, because I have asked for collabs. Now, don't take this as saying anything negative to these people that I'm going to mention. I'm not going to mention their names, but I'm going to mention what they said. Do not take me as being angry or whatever. They have a right to collab with whoever the hell they want. That's their community that they're going to be introducing them to. That's their people. But they have told me, hell no. They have blocked me. They said, why the heck are you contacting me, you drama tuber? They have said, oh, you're the guy who hates Nijisanji, right? No, I don't. I just don't like what they've been doing to their talents, and I'm doing news. Oh, you're that drama tuber that everyone hates? Oh, you would be toxic for my community? Oh, I think people would cancel me if I talk to you. That's normal ones. Fuck off. I've been told that several times. Bro, you're still streaming? Or bro, you're still making content? Why don't you just give up? I've been told so many things. Holy crap. Oh my god. Even if they get Yacht Boy out of the black company, who wants to lead this effed up corpo? Even McDonald's have better management than Nijisanji, very true. Did you ever get a chance to try the Chapaghetti? The Chapaghetti should be on the way. Freaking A. I know it has been sent. People better not have eaten my Chapaghetti, god damn it. Because I have people in the house. They better not have eaten my Chapaghetti. I know sometimes it could take a while depending on if it is like if it can be sent quickly or not. I decided should really invest in making their livers better, but instead being stingy on spending and supporting their talents. Dude, even EA of all companies seem to do better in less S than any color. Heard some indie VTubers say all news tubers are drama tubers, even flesh tubers. I'm just like, where do you get the news? Y'all just bury your head in the sand? And another thing, you see people like CNN getting into this type of stuff. You see people like Fox News doing that type of stuff. They're not seen as drama channels. They're seen as news channels. I mean, that's the thing. They're seen as news channels. I put the news out. Yes, a lot of stuff nowadays happens to be drama, but I try to put news out. Good stuff, bad stuff, stuff from Nijisanji, stuff from Independence, you know, as much stuff as I can put out. Those Niji sissies being butthurt, they call anyone drama tubers. Oh, I have some Niji defense forces that have been trying to cancel me. I've had people trying to dox me. I've been soft doxed, which means that they know certain information, but not all of it. I've been trying to be canceled. I've been mass reported on YouTube. I've been mass reported on Twitch. People really don't like me. Nijisanji reminds me of Disney when they can't handle bad reviews. Their failures at the box office. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying, Azura. I'm definitely trying. At first, yeah, I could understand why people were saying, you know, drama tubing. Now I'm trying to make it more of a news broadcast, more of like taking the example of false, honestly, taking the example of false ID, kill, and what they're doing. I can't wait for Salvi to try Chapaghetti, the cooler sketty. Exactly, I want to try Chapaghetti. I want to see if I can do like something, I don't know, figure something out. Follow me on Twitter. LOL. Fox News is drama. Fox News is drama. Other news except for Niji though. We do, and that's why I give other news. I give other news when I can. Like I gave the news on Kiara's new, like earlier today, I gave the news on Kiara's new stuff, new outfit, some memes on the Hololive side. I've given information like right now of Haka's having 13k for his 12k for his stream, 986 for Uki, all white of course, and 195 for Aster Arcadia, but that's pretty much normal for them. I've done things like Niku Niku Doga, which had, you know, is used by a lot of VTuber agencies. I think even Hololive used them at one point to do their streams for their concerts. They are going to be offline until about June 16th, working against the cyber attack that's been hitting them hard. They've been trying to, my guess is not a DDoS because DDoSes go away. My guess is it is actually someone trying to gain access to their files. Ooh, they have announced auditions. I'm gonna take a look at that and add it into there if true. Let's see. Globy VTuber Twitter. Globy. Yes, there you go. Let's look at Globy real quick. Oh, some good news, other good news in regards to, you know, Globy overall. Let's take a look at this. We have Globy unveiling some new stuff. A bit of independent VTuber news, as I like to kind of keep things, you know, moving in different directions and giving you a little bit of the pulse of VTuber news. It says Globy, which is owned by Brave Group, I believe. Brave Group Europe is partnering with Dokumi, which is in Dusseldorf, Germany. You'll be seeing Globy at Dokumi 2024. Our members will be taking part in a variety of ways, so look forward to more details soon. We will be doing a charity fundraiser for the World Wildlife Fund. Very nice. So they're doing that. They have concerts going on. They have, of course, another VTuber here, Kitty Cavolts from Globy, which is also a good VTuber. They're having, you know, community days. They're having all these things. Just want to give you a little bit of an uptick on what's going on. So excited to be sponsoring VTuber Expo. They're also doing that as well. Check their page in the coming weeks for an exciting announcement. You know, 6-month anniversary for some people. They had an Itasha car, you know, Forza Horizon doing that with Kiri Kilovolts, Yuzuta Taiyan Racer. They're just doing a lot of things. Brave Group Europe partners with Dokumi, as I mentioned before. Be sure to get your application in for the 3rd generation before May 31st. It's already done. The auditions are done. They're just waiting to see who is going to be involved in all of this. So they are doing things like auditions. They're doing things like, you know, Dokumi, other things. So it's good news. Good news on everybody. I don't know what Chapaghetti is, but it's getting deep dish pizza for the first time today. Ooh, nice. Been nothing but polite, honest, and kind. Thank you for not shooting away the few of us still sort of like Niji. One thing I want to mention. Again, anybody who's watching, anybody new here, you like Nijisanji, you're not going to get hate here. I can guarantee you that. I make sure of that. If you like Nijisanji, you're not going to get hate here. I do not want, you know, I'm a newstuber. I welcome everybody. Echo chambers can be dangerous, so I welcome everybody. We have several people in the community, Tree-chan, others, who like people in Nijisanji and still have Oshis that are in Nijisanji and wish for them to get out. Or even if they don't wish for them to get out, I don't hate them, and I never will. Is it just me, or does every agency at least have a VTuber bunny, or at least one in general? I think because bunny girls are like fetishized a bit, and I think that's probably why they have it. Big W for Dokibird. Good if you want to set a pound of cheese in one sitting. Tasty but fattening. Oh god. Globy is a decent standing so far. Globy, yes. Globy, yes, has so far been decent standing. Talents there are really cool. got your stuff and your plushies. Hoodie will be blue even though your model wears green colored. That is fine. Blue is fine. That is perfectly fine. It's hard to get green. Green is for freaking just... I like it. I started liking the sweater, but in general, my original is bluish. So no problems. No problems any. Wonder where Komta talents are. I miss them. I had talents, not the company. Exactly. You can like the talents, not the company. I don't know much about Globy, but they sound better than Nijisanji. They really do. Globy has the European branch of Brave Group. And I made sure to listen objectively. If Niji F's up, they F up. I won't stick my fingers in my ears. I respect that a lot, RPG. That is very respectable. You get a lot of respect from me from that. The bunny girl thing starts with the Playboy bunnies. Globy talents are really cool and all speak different languages. Bunny girl, oh boy. Adriel thought I can say it's effed up, but the weird array of lots of rabid fans. Hell, there's a VTuber I know that's done some reaction stuff in the video game news and a little bit of Niji things. Niji just shoots themselves in the foot constantly. It definitely does. Azura. I wanted to join the company at one point, so effing glad I didn't. I tried to join at one point too. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to join Nijisanji at one point. I was honestly like trying to join them when they were before the crap started, before all this stuff happened. I was honestly trying to join them. Because they were a big agency. They were huge. In the VTubing sphere, they were huge. So of course I was trying to join them. And we're gonna move on. Thank you for letting me know about Globy, because of course we need a little bit of independent news there. Merch for Summer Jam is Welcoming Winter Wonderland not being sold at the event location, like the actual live location, not at the theater. They're being sold at the exhibit hall. Of course, this is not unheard of. Just wanting to be clear and, you know, precise and objective with everything. It happened with Connect the World from Hololive. It's happened before with other things. Most of the places that I've been aren't that way, but it's happened before. So this is not an out of, you know, like a very strange experience that people are doing this because Nijisanji wants to be an a-hole. No, Hololive has done that before. So it depends. They probably feel like exhibit hall, they can set it all throughout throughout the whole expo, the whole con, instead of just setting it for one day. I think that's what they want. They want to be able to sell it for all the 4 days versus the one day that is just at the actual concert, you know? Giving more people a chance to buy it too, honestly. I don't know what agency I would have been better joining. Tried setting some stuff up for Face Connect at one point. I mean, yeah, if you're female, Face Connect works perfectly fine. If you're male like me, there's very few agencies that will accept you, honestly. Great news. I know there's a lot of Dragoons in South Korea and Philippines who convinced you, so that they've convinced U2's, which is the one that's making her doll, in order to have them ship it out. That's a huge W for Dokibird, huge W for Dokibird fans. She wants the fans to actually have something out there. You know? So yeah. That's the thing you have to watch out for. Always watch out for that kind of stuff. Always. And our very first official figure dropped. And yeah, it's basically their U2s. They're going to get that, be able to be shipped. Ah, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. Ah, Dark Soul. Ah. I know FSPN is male model based. Oh, nice, nice. I didn't know about that. Ah, I'm getting hit. So many points. So many times I'm getting hit. Holy crap. Ah, the chancla even. Goddamn. So yeah, this is really good, really good stuff. And of course, they were meant to meet. I may not have a new Halloween outfit, but that's gonna stop me from hanging out with my ghost buds. They're cooking really hard at WrestleTuber. Doki Mint. I don't talk about Halloween in June, but it's just because this. Look, the combination is because this was done for Mint in the this is Mint's outro. She did it to help, you know, to be a part of Mint's outro too with the ghost buddies. Someone else did it for them right there. I think the same person who did it, Hoopyeon, was the same person probably who did it for them as well. Hunger check. I'm not that hungry right now because I ate some Caribbean curry, which is interesting, but I ate that. Hydrate. Ooh, hydrate is very important. Hydrate is very important. So is the stretch. Always good. Ooh, I cracked my back. So good to stretch. I needed that apparently. Shit. And that's the thing. Let's see. Oh, she has an official shop. I don't know much about Doki have a shop, but she does. It's awesome. She does. She has one on Shopify, I think. But this isn't being sold directly through her shop. This is being sold through the U2s. The people who are actually making it are selling it. The people who are creating it are selling it. Nothing but a magnet for positivity. Good PR, always. People are saying it's a snake is coming to AX. Because Illyria is going to be a virtual guest for the cinema nights. It's just a night of cinema, a night of that kind of stuff. And a lot of people here were having a rumor that the reason why she is a virtual guest versus a regular guest. My spine is now broken. It's now broken, Dark Soul, yes. The reason why they're doing all that virtual guest is because Nijisanji doesn't want them to actually be out there doing anything, saying anything, any of that kind of stuff. So that's what they're trying to say about the whole situation. I'm not quite sure about that, but whatever. I mean, Nijisanji does like being in control of a lot of things, so I don't put it past them, unfortunately. Quarter 4 report is coming soon. This one here has a lot of things that you can take a look at. Only days away, time to remind everyone lots of things. Selen termination tweet happened a while back, yes. And then you have the Sayu's doc, the one girl story, various pointers on Reziel doc, DMCA channel strikes, all this information that happened in quarter 4. So they had a lot of drama, a lot of crap, a lot of BS happening in quarter 4, which is a thing that does happen. And it's gonna, like I said, it's going to look bad for quarter 4. So yeah, that's another thing. That's definitely another thing. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. We must be free Rosemi from Nijisanji the American way. Be reminding me of my aching back from lifting a car battery. Biryani, both mutton and chicken are really good. Kill for biryani, tikka masala. Ooh, that sounds very delicious. I know a lot of that stuff is delicious. I know some of those words. Oh, naan. My parents love naan. They love naan. Garlic naan, especially. Even Hololive girls like Boom may collab with her since soon. Holostar's boys and staff will be fine with him. Yes. Let's see. Saw Connect and Phase Connect is Invaders auditions. Phase Invaders. I've been confused. Phase Invaders is when people who actually have their own VTuber model and were VTubers in the past are going to get through. You know, that's what it is. That's what it ends up being. So are any of the investors up to bringing those up? Not everybody. No, I don't think anyone's going to bring those up because remember, the investors want them to make more money. They want them to make more stuff. Take a second to like and subscribe, of course, if you enjoy the content. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, bigaming. All that stuff. So yeah, a lot of bad stuff. And here's a little bit of meme as well. People waiting for quarter 4 are kind of dying. So, what we're going to be doing now is, yeah, this was something that was done, but we're doing Tricky V right now. Because I like Tricky V. Tricky V. Tricky V. Tricky V. Just look at Tricky V. They recently did a out of context, I think. Now that we've done the hour-long whatever madoobs, now we get to do some other baboobs. So yeah, the other mabobs. The Prism girls, yep. No, we're at context 5, I believe. Freaking, I believe there's out of context 5 now. Yes, yes, there is. Okay. All right. Let's do this. First, we're gonna undo this, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this.
Hands, I am ready. Okay, so what was on the wheel of trickery that we need to do? So we have.
Scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Thank you very much.
She angry. She angry. She angry, boys.
All right, give me.
Scare you?
Much for the fine. Get this savage. Thank you.
Twist it!
All right, give me.
Jump scare you?
Touch it. Touch my cock. It's paintable, flexible, strong multi-surface, 100% waterproof. It could be used for your interior or your exterior. I don't recommend eating it though. That's probably bad for your health.
Don't know what happened, but the beacon stopped broadcasting.
Rana, you have got to see this. It's amazing. Do you not see the... I mean, no, this is just an avocado.
It's an avocado.
This is how I felt whenever I came out of my mother.
Yes, Tricky's very easy to scare.
This is... I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. What did I do, though?
She played 8 in isolation.
Okay, we have successfully nutted. I'm so happy that we have nutted. We've nutted together, everyone.
Oh, what the hell? Oh God. Tricky's definitely something else, yes. Ah.
Kill them! Yes! Kill them!
Oh God.
Mommy!
Jump scare you?
Wait, are you going through my headphones? Wait. The wrong microphone.
So I have a friend, and we had a conversation, and I was like, have you ever had a prostate exam? And he was like, no,
What?
I've never had a prostate exam. I'm like, okay, when do you plan on having a prostate exam? He's like, I don't really know. And then he asked me, when are you gonna have a prostate exam? I'm like, I'm a female. I can't have prostate exam because I don't have one. And he's like, what? What do you
That blew his
mean?
mind.
He thought I was capping. And I was like, I'm not capping. What is your favorite Pokemon song? What is the Pokemon song that would make you the most happy while we do Pokemon impressions? Oh wait, no, wait, that's more of like a Saiyan man. Wait, what is Zubat's cry again? Ooh, he has a large mouth, so obviously he sounds like... Raichu! That's not what you sound like. Hang on. What do you sound like? I don't remember what you sound like. Kadabra!
Oh yeah.
Bad girl.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
God.
If Kadabra sounded like that, I feel like I'd be very, very, very confused. It's a young adult, young child, young tricky. I don't know. I missed. What? He jumped. Oh, no.
There we go.
Pikachu, I may have missed my first 2 shots, but use Thunderbolt. I bet. Can I have my bullets back? I was an idiot. Pikachu, use ethanol. Wait, I can't really do that though.
2004, breakdancers got down at the Vatican.
Stereon.
Got down at the Vatican breakdancing for Jesus.
Four breakdancers got down at the Vatican before Pope John Paul II.
Whoa! Okay,
Whoa.
that's interesting.
Damn.
What were you expecting, homie? Why were you trying to cut your jeans with a saw?
Can I play the half a guitar? That's not how you play the guitar. Anyway, this is Wonderwall.
That's not how you play Wonderwall.
Well, that didn't work out. Cobra. No! 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 No!
Try Gamer subs using code SCREE for 10% off.
Use code SCREE!
So I wanted to say
Gamer subs!
Oh, I'm going to eat you.
Still got you.
He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He don't
Still got you.
care.
What?
Wait, what the fuck? Little more with the $400?
Hiss, hiss.
Little more with the fuck? You're killing me. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you.
That's the best part. I want to go boom boom.
Oh god.
What does that even mean?
I want to fuck. That's what it means.
Oh, I could have figured that out, I'm sure.
Wait, you really didn't know that?
I really didn't. Going boom boom to me is like, as a babysitter, it's like the baby's gotta take a shit. That's what that meant to me.
So you thought the boom, 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 I want you in my room so we could shit together? That's what
The fuck?
boom, boom, so we can shit together. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go!
That's where I would hide my dildos. Whoa! That's a water bottle? Oh!
He got
I
angry!
don't know why I thought he was about to start twerking. When he got to this position, I thought he was about to start.
Oh god, no.
What the hell? She sounded like either. I don't know exactly. Was that a.
What the hell is that?
She sounded like either. I don't know exactly. Was that a door?
Now my question is though, why do you have a balloon?
Have a balloon. Why are they?
Why do you have a balloon?
Yep.
You must have felt like Snapcube Robotnik when he got stuck in that one building again, Lily. You got stir crazy and are thinking silly, intrusive thoughts.
Yes.
I'm back in the building again! I understood that reference. Why does that work? Yo, so there's an alien. You may have noticed it. This man already died.
May have noticed there's an alien going on. I'm gonna watch that one later. We do have one thing that we want to watch that we always watch when we always watching what we're watching. Kokui! Kokui! Love Kokui!
Pick up. Oh,
I love Kokui.
do I do this like this? R2? RT to throw the gas tank, hold X to ignite it? Do I ignite it before I throw it, or is that a bad idea? Let me throw it first.
Okay. That didn't work.
Okay, I bet I ignite it first. Unless it's gonna explode. Actually, yeah, how else would it explode if it's not lit? Okay, now let's try to light it. Was it A? No. That's bandages. How do I light it? I thought it said A to light it. No, that's jump. That's Chuck. I'm gonna try one more time. I wanna make this thing go boom. Kablooey.
Press X. God damn it.
X to light? Oh, shit! Throw it! Get rid of it! Oh god, get out of here! I fucked it up so bad!
Holy crap. She panicked.
I fucked it up so bad. I couldn't have done that worse, honestly. I panicked because I forgot what the button for throw was. And I just held onto it and then I dropped it and just ran as far as I could. It was not enough. Oh my, yeah, that was a very kooky thing to do. Well, I guess I'll never find out what's inside the government secrets. Fox.
Go.
Keep your secrets, government. Keep your fucking secrets. It's fine. Maybe I'll get another gas can and I'll have to come all the way back here. That's a shame it doesn't respawn.
Like, yeah. I love Koki. Love Koki. Look. Is it my fault that I have 2 things today? Yes, it is my fault because I'm the one who chose it, but still. Let's go for the regular videos. Let's go for something that's not fucking an hour long. Holy fuck.
Ah, yes, that time a single U.S. submarine took on an entire 23-ship convoy by itself.
Yeah.
We're talking about the USS Parchi and its commander, Lawson Red Ramage, the first submarine commander in U.S. history to earn the Medal of Honor and survive. But first, a word for us. There's no ad this week. Moving on. Ramage was born in 1909 and graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1931. After graduating from the Naval Academy, he would serve on destroyers as an engineering officer, a radio officer, and a navigator. Then in 1935, he decides that he wants to try out to be on a submarine. So he goes in, takes his physical, and fails immediately because his vision isn't good enough because he has an eye injury from when he wrestled in high school. The very second he fails that vision test, he makes a decision. He decides that he's not going to let this stop him from serving on a submarine. In a demonstration of grit and determination, he decides that he is going to take that vision test again tomorrow. And unlike this time, next time he takes this test, he's going to fucking cheat because if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So as he makes his way out, he instructs a couple of his friends to memorize a different line of the vision test, gets that information from them later, puts the entire thing together, memorizes the entire vision test verbatim, and shows back up the next day ready to take this test again. So he takes the vision test, gets 100%, no problem whatsoever. At this point, the optometrist, the same optometrist from yesterday is like, I know what you're doing. So he goes over, changes the board, and he's like, okay, now read me that one. At this point, Ramage is like, shit. But he figures, hey, we're already here, we're gonna give it a shot anyways. So he covers up his bad eye first, reads the lines the doctor tells him to read, doctor tells him to switch eyes, and he goes, and recovers his bad eye again, reads the lines the doctor tells him to read. In the back of his head, he's like, I cannot fucking believe that this just worked. And the doctor is like, oh, hey, you passed. You must have just like had a bad day yesterday or something. And he's like, yeah, that was it.
Bad day, yes,
Anyways,
yes, that was it. That was a bad day.
Gets trained in submarine warfare, does great, ends up getting assigned to his first submarine, the USS S-29. He works there for about 8 months. Then he gets rotated over to Pearl Harbor, where he is the sound and communications officer, working directly under the commander of the entire Pacific submarine fleet. And that is where he is on December 7th, 1941, when Pearl Harbor is attacked, aka the Japanese commit the biggest cardinal sin on the planet, fucking with America's boats.
Don't you dare! If you put one fin on that boat, don't touch the boat. Nemo! Touch the butt.
Let's drop some lead on those motherfuckers.
Poor little guy. He's dead. So obviously all of America is extremely pissed off, but Ramage is exceptionally pissed because he was actually there at Pearl Harbor when it happened. And here's the catch with that. Right after Pearl Harbor, over half the American surface fleet was temporarily out of commission due to all the damage, meaning that the only answer that America had at this point in time was the submarine fleet. To which Ramage is like, put me on a sub, I want to go get some revenge. So that's exactly what happens. He gets assigned to the USS Grenadier as a navigation officer.
Because it
They
worked.
go out and sink 2 Japanese ships right off the bat, and Ramage is awarded a Silver Star for his contribution. So right off the bat, Ramage is obviously doing pretty good. At this point, they decide they're going to give him his own submarine. He becomes a commander of the USS Trout. Okay, now here's the thing with being a commander of a submarine during World War II. You were only allowed to go out with the same submarine and the same crew as its commander for a total of 4 war patrols because the leadership believed that after 4 war patrols, a commander would either become too reckless or too conservative, and they had to rotate him out. So Ramage goes through his first 3 war patrols, and they are just not going the way that he had hoped. It's not the heroic revenge that he was really looking for. After 3 war patrols, he only manages to sink 3 Japanese ships. And just to be clear, that's not for lack of trying. He goes out and finds a ton of Japanese ships and shoots an abundance of torpedoes at all of them, but every single time that he fires the American Mark 14 torpedo, it either veers off course or it hits, but then doesn't blow up. It becomes very clear to Red Ramage that he, his crew, and the USS Trout are not the problem here. It is the American Mark 14 torpedo. During their second war patrol, they actually find the Japanese battleship, the Kirishima, and fire 5 torpedoes at it, and all 5 of them veer off course, miss, or are duds. Don't get me wrong, it all works out in the end because the greatest battleship commander of all time, Admiral Willis Ching Lee, ends up sinking the Kirishima with the USS Washington in the greatest battleship versus battleship conflict the world has ever seen. But Red Ramage is still absolutely furious that he didn't get that glory because he should have sank the Kirishima right then and there. So fast forward, Ramage and the USS Trout are on their 3rd war patrol. They go to sink a Japanese cargo ship. They fire 2 torpedoes at it, which is absolutely enough to take out a cargo ship. Surprise, surprise, one of them is a complete dud. The other one, like, kinda half-ass explodes, but not really, damaging the ship a little bit, and Ramage is just absolutely furious with the situation altogether. At this point, he's on his third war patrol. He's only sank 2 ships so far. He is absolutely sinking this cargo ship. He doesn't care what it takes. He orders his crew to surface the USS Trout. Everybody runs out on the bridge and starts opening fire on this cargo ship with 50 caliber machine guns, anti-aircraft guns, and the 3-inch deck gun on the submarine. This is not how you're supposed to conduct submarine warfare, but also the torpedoes are supposed to fucking explode, so whatever. So they roll up on this cargo ship on the surface, firing at it the entire time, get within like 500 yards of it, and then shoot 2 more torpedoes at it, blowing it up and sinking it immediately. This is basically the naval equivalent of an execution. Then he finishes out the third war patrol, goes back to Pearl Harbor in person, goes to his chain of command, and is like, look, these torpedoes are garbage. They do not work. We have to do something about this. And his chain of command tells him to his face, the torpedoes work. You just don't know how to aim. This is your fault, not ours. To which point Ramage basically just throws his arms up in the air because there's literally nothing he can do other than just do his job and keep failing because his chain of command refuses to listen to him. So that's what he does. He goes out on his 4th war patrol. On his 4th war patrol, he shoots 15 torpedoes. All 15 of them are misses and duds. And the worst part is, remember I said earlier, you only get 4 war patrols as a commander before you're labeled as too conservative or too reckless. Well, because on his 4th war patrol, Ramage didn't manage to sink any Japanese ships, he is labeled as too conservative, despite the fact that he shot almost every torpedo he had and they were all just duds. I mean, Ramage literally just did a drive-by execution with a submarine on his last war patrol, yet somehow they're gonna call him too conservative, which serves to infuriate him even more because he takes it like they're basically calling him a coward. But hey, there's absolutely nothing he can do about it. So he heads back over to Pearl Harbor, then they send him all the way over to Maine, where he is to oversee the completion and commission of his new submarine, the Vallejo-class USS Parchi. So that's exactly what he does. Goes over to Maine, watches some people finish building a submarine, goes through a couple of sea trials, passes, gets it commissioned, and now he has to sail it all the way from Maine back over to Pearl Harbor before he can get back into this fight. And by the time he gets back to Pearl Harbor and gets out on his first war patrol with the USS Parchi, it is now March 1944.
Oh, no.
Okay, real quick, I need you to understand, a ton has changed between early 1942, right after Pearl Harbor, when Ramage was first commanding submarines, and now mid-1944. First off, the good news, they fixed the fucking torpedoes, and those actually work now, because apparently everybody else that came after Ramage had the exact same issue, and the naval committees tried to fight it off, saying that everybody had bad aim, and eventually, due to overwhelming evidence, they were forced to accept the fact that these torpedoes actually sucked, and this is now a pretty much universally and historically accepted fact. So Ramage was right all along about the whole torpedo thing. Now, the bad news, kind of. After the torpedoes started being way more effective, the Japanese started doing what America was doing over at the Atlantic when they were getting attacked by the German U-boats. They started having convoys of all their cargo ships that were being defended by an escort of naval ships that would fight off the submarines, and now Japan is doing that. So America copied what Germany did, and they are now sending out submarines as groups in wolf packs to hunt down these convoys together. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the majority of submarine commanders are not happy about it because they liked the idea of going out there alone, being in complete control of the situation, and having command over everything and everyone around them. And now they have 2 other submarines that they have to worry about, and each wolf pack has its own commander over the entire operation, as well as each submarine having its own commander. And the wolf pack commander is on somebody else's submarine, so one of the 3 subs in the wolf pack is going to have this weird power dynamic where there's like the overall mission boss there, but that guy's not in control of the sub, but he kind of is because he's in control of the whole operation, and it just makes the whole situation awkward. So Red and his new ship, the USS Parchi, go out on patrol, and they're with the USS Bang and the USS Tenosa, and things are already looking up. In their first patrol, the wolf pack sinks 5 ships, and the Parchi is credited with 2 of them. The second war patrol, however, shit's gonna get a little bit out of hand because Red, Ramage, and the USS Parch draw the short straw, and they have to have the wolf pack commander on their submarine, creating an awkward power dynamic between Lawson, Red, Ramage, the commander of the USS Parch, and the commander of the wolf pack, Lou Parks. And they pretty much immediately get off on the wrong foot because Lou Parks shows up and is like, hey, let's call our wolf pack Parks' pirates because I'm Lou Parks, I'm in charge, and you guys can be my pirates. It'll be great. To which Ramage is like, I'm not playing second fiddle to anybody. Hear me out. What if we call our wolf pack the Headhunters because I'm a redhead and the other 2 submarines are the USS Hammerhead and the USS Steelhead, and Headhunters sounds way cooler than pirates. So they're already not getting along, but regardless, they get underway, they get the second war patrol kicked off, and they're gonna go take the fight to the enemy. So July 30th, 1944, like 8 o'clock at night, the USS Parchi gets a radio transmission from the USS Steelhead. Hey, I found an enormous convoy of Japanese ships. We should attack them. To which Ramage is like, absolutely. I've been looking to get into a good firefight for a while now. Let's go. And he takes off full steam ahead straight towards that convoy. So originally the USS Parchi was like 30 miles away. They've been traveling at full speed for hours, like 3 hours now. They still haven't seen a single thing. Ramage wants to radio back over to the USS Steelhead, who's supposed to be tracking the convoy, and be like, hey, did they change course? What's going on? We should have intercepted them by now. Lou Parks, on the other hand, is like, no, that's not the protocol. We need to maintain radio silence and just keep going potentially the wrong way until somebody else gets a hold of us. So Ramage and Lou are button heads. They have a fight. Eventually, they end up radioing over to the USS Steelhead, and the USS Steelhead is like, yeah, they changed course hours ago, and you guys are like way off course, headed the wrong direction. So now Ramage is pissed off that he wasn't allowed to make that radio transmission a couple hours prior, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna start giving orders, and I'm gonna go over Lou Parks' head. This is my sub. I'm just gonna do this. So that's exactly what he does. Gets the new coordinates, takes off towards that convoy. USS Parchi finally catches up. Now, just so we're all on the same page, these are diesel-powered submarines in World War II. They travel on the surface at night. They submerge during the day. While they're on the surface, they are significantly faster and way more maneuverable. And since it's at nighttime, they are traveling on the surface. So the USS Parchi radios over to the USS Steelhead, and they're like, hey, we're here. We can't really see anything. There's like no moonlight out on this particular night. It's just pitch black absolutely everywhere. To which the USS Steelhead is like, okay, cool. If you're close, we're gonna start our attack run, and then we can just figure it out from there. So the USS Steelhead goes to engage the convoy. Now, these Vallejo-class submarines have 10 torpedo tubes, 6 in the front, 4 in the back. USS Steelhead steelhead approaches, fires its 6 front torpedo tubes, does a U-turn, fires the remaining 4 out the back as it's driving away. It then goes, submerges, and leaves. It is a textbook submarine attack. You blow your load, and then you run. Okay, you skeet and retreat, you ejaculate, and you evacuate. The USS Steelhead is out. They fired 10 torpedoes. All of them were hits. They sank 2 ships and damaged 1 more. And now the entire convoy is on high alert. They shoot up star clusters, flares, lighting up the entire ocean so they can see absolutely everything. And now Ramage can see them too. So Ramage is out on the bridge of his submarine with his binoculars, looking as the sky lights up from all these flares that the Japanese have just shot up, trying to find other ships. And if you don't know, the bridge is like literally outside. He's standing outside on top of his submarine with a pair of binoculars, looking at this convoy. And it is a massive convoy. It's got like 6 destroyers guarding like 17 cargo ships. And all the destroyers are peeling out, and they're coming to hunt down any other submarines that are out there. They're coming for him. At this point, Ramage is like, cool, the destroyers broke their formation, fanning out to come find him. He's going to use this opportunity to slip past them, make his way towards the cargo ships, and blow those up. So he goes into an evasive maneuver that he calls the reverse spinner, basically a 270-degree turn, making it appear to the destroyers as though he's running away, but he turns so tight and it's so dark out there that they lose track of him, and he actually goes right past them towards the cargo ships.
Damn.
Now, Ramage doesn't know this yet, but as they're performing this super tight turn evading the destroyers, the entire cargo ship convoy changes their course and goes towards him as well. So when he comes out of this 270-degree turn, he is actually in the middle of this cargo ship convoy formation. He is now completely surrounded in the middle of this cargo ship formation. Nobody knows he's there, and he is literally so close to these cargo ships that he can't fire on the majority of them because they are within like 200 yards, and that's not enough time for the torpedoes to even arm. So now, this is just an unforeseen turn of events. He's so close that he can't actually hurt those ships, but the bright side, he's actually kind of being protected by the cargo ships as well, because now the destroyers aren't going to be able to penetrate through that formation to come get him. So it's a super awkward, silent moment. Nobody really knows what to do, and Ramage is like, okay, fine, I'm going to go forward, I'm going to do a U-turn, and then I'm going to fire at one of the ships from behind. So that's exactly what they do. They maneuver deeper into the formation, they get enough distance on one of the ships to be able to fire 2 torpedoes, and they fucking miss. So they're in the middle of this cargo ship formation. They have fired 2 torpedoes at one of the ships, but because they missed, nobody has any idea that they're there yet still. Now, at this moment, one of the men on the bridge with Ramage points out, oh shit, there's 2 aircraft carriers over there, as he points to the other side of this convoy formation. And it is at this moment Ramage has to make a decision. He can take what is potentially a pretty easy win and shoot off a couple of these cargo ships that are on the fringe of this convoy formation, or he can take this opportunity while nobody knows he's there, penetrate deeper into this formation, and potentially take out 2 aircraft carriers, which is like the #1 priority ship to take out.
From where I graduated,
he decides he's gonna go for it. He maneuvers
Abicadabra. Yes, Abicadabra. Yes, I covered it in one of my videos earlier on. Yes, Abicadabra did graduate. Yes.
Further and further into this convoy formation, and as he gets closer to these aircraft carriers, he figures out they're not actually aircraft carriers, they're oil tankers, but that is still a major objective to take out. At this point, Frank Alcorn, the torpedo officer in the conning tower, is like, hey, I've been keeping track of that first ship that we missed. We're perfectly lined up on the stern side to take a shot at it with another torpedo. Do you want to do it? Ramage is like, absolutely, take the shot. They fire a single torpedo and score their first hit of the night. Then he turns his attention back to the tanker. They fire the 4 remaining torpedoes from the front at this tanker. All 4 hit and sink the tanker immediately. At this point, all hell breaks loose as the Japanese realize that there is a submarine inside of their formation as the cargo ships begin veering off, trying to make room for the destroyers and the destroyer escorts to penetrate the formation to be able to take out the USS Parchi. And you have to remember, Ramage only has 3 torpedoes left, and they are all on his stern side, so he orders a tight U-turn as they get the ass end of the submarine lined up with that second tanker, which, unbeknownst to them at the time, is actually the Oguru Maru, the flagship for the entire convoy, with the convoy commander on board. They get it lined up and fire their 3 remaining torpedoes. They have 1 miss and 2 hits, bringing that flagship to a limp, almost a complete stop, critically damaging it. And that's it. That's the end of it, right? I mean, the torpedo tubes are empty. The only thing left to do is submerge and make a clean getaway.
No.
But apparently not today. As the USS Parchi comes under heavy machine gun fire from the escorts and the destroyers trying to defend the convoy, Commander Ramage decides that he's going to do some gangster shit. He orders everybody off the bridge, including his boss, Blue Parks. Just complete dad energy of go wait in the car, I'll handle this. As everybody on the bridge makes their way back down into the submarine, Ramage points out the quartermaster, you're staying with me. I need somebody to be my witness. Basically just stand in the corner and yell World Star while I do this. It is now just Commander Ramage and this quartermaster on the bridge taking machine gun fire as Ramage orders his crew to refill the torpedo tubes, which I cannot stress to you enough is absolutely unprecedented. Literally no one has ever tried this in combat in US Navy history at this point in time. And a lot of you are probably like, well, what's the big deal with reloading a torpedo tube in the middle of combat? I mean, people reload guns in the middle of combat all the time. Yeah, they reload guns. This is not the same thing, okay? These torpedoes are 20 feet long and weigh 3,000 fucking pounds, okay?
Yes.
This is like 10 grown men about to give themselves hernias while they're using winches and hoists and all kinds of machinery and shit to load these gigantic explosive metal dicks into a tube to shoot at the enemy. This is not something that you want to be doing on the surface of the ocean, period, getting knocked around by the waves, but you especially don't want to be doing it in the middle of combat while you're getting shot at on the surface. And now the crew is also trying to reload these enormous torpedoes while they're performing evasive maneuvers, but somehow
interesting stuff to walk into,
in a matter of like 4 minutes, which I cannot stress to you enough is absolutely incredible. Ramage then immediately lines up the front of the USS Parchi with the first ship he sees, fires both torpedoes, 2 hits, sends it to the bottom of the ocean. Then Ramage does a tight U-turn and doubles back towards the flagship, which is now basically dead in the water, waiting for his men to reload more torpedoes. As he gets closer and closer, the torpedoes still aren't up yet, and that's when he gets an idea. He pulls a submarine right up to the ass end of the Oguru Maru, basically hiding behind it from all the other gunfire because these ships don't want to fire on their own flagship. You could literally reach out from the USS Parchi and touch this ship is how close they were. He got it so close that the guns on the Oguru Maru couldn't actually shoot at it. it, and he's just sitting there, waiting, hiding behind their own flagship. Then a couple minutes later, he gets word that there are 3 torpedoes up on the stern side. He peels off in a hard right, accelerates away, lines up the ass end of the sub up with the flagship, fires 3 torpedoes, sending it to the bottom of the ocean. In all the commotion and the darkness of night, the Japanese lose track of where the USS Parchi is, and now it's just out in the middle of the formation in the darkness as spotlights are searching for it everywhere, as Ramage scans around looking for his next target. And he's looking, and he's looking, and he's totally in the zone trying to figure out the next most important target that they can take out while his crew is down below reloading more torpedoes. Ramage is so in his own headspace, and he's the only man on the bridge besides a quartermaster that he doesn't manage to notice that there is a gunship headed straight towards him, attempting to ram him and cut the USS Parchi in half. The quartermaster, the only other man on the bridge that can see this coming, tries to get Red's attention, but he can't, so he yells down into the sub that they're about to be rammed. And at this point, the helmsman, Chet Stinton, takes matters into his own hands, and he orders full speed ahead. He doesn't know what direction he needs to go, but he knows that being up to speed when he finds out is going to make all the difference. Moments later, Ramage sees a gunship bearing down on them. Oh shit, and he orders full speed ahead, but his crew's already done it, and now it's just a matter of waiting to see if they're going to make it as the gunship gets closer and closer as the USS Parchi desperately tries to get out of its way. As the collision course of the gunship passes the midline of the USS Parchi, Commander Ramage orders a hard right, kicking the ass end of the sub out of the way as the gunship and the USS Parchi drive right past each other, headed opposite directions. And as they pass one another, Commander Red Ramage looks over at the control tower of the gunship and tips his cap in a complete gangster move as he makes his way towards his next target.
Yes, my children, this is the day you shall always remember as the day that you all know. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Commander Ramage regains his bearings, and he is now out of the frying pan and into the fire because he is boxed in by a ship on either side, and there is an enormous troop transport headed right at him, and if they meet in a head-on collision, Parchi is not going to win. So he does the only thing he can do. He slows the ship down, trying to buy more time before this collision as his men frantically try to reload the torpedo tubes at the front of the USS Parchi. They get 2 torpedoes up moments later, and he fires them immediately, which is absolutely not ideal to be firing torpedoes at the front of a ship. They could glance off the side, it's a smaller target to hit, it's just ill-advised altogether, but it's the only option that they have, and as fate would have it, both torpedoes would hit, bringing this enormous troop carrier to a screeching halt, dead in its tracks. This gives Ramage just enough room to shoot the gap, breaking out of the Japanese convoy formation, and as they cross the midline of this troop carrier, they make another hard left, lining up the ass end of the sub up as the crew gets one last torpedo up and ready to fire at this troop transport. And as the USS Parchi makes its getaway, putting distance between itself and the Japanese convoy, it fires that last torpedo, sinking that Japanese troop carrier with over 5,000 troops on board, where over half of those men would be lost at sea. At this point, the USS Parchi is absolutely going to make a clean getaway, and Ramage knows that as he looks back and watches the escorts and destroyers try to chase him down before he gets ready to go back below deck so they can submerge. One of the destroyers, using its signal light, signals to Ramage, "Who are you? What's your name?" To which I presume the quartermaster is like, "Why do they want to know your name?" And Ramage is like, "Because their officers are going to have a lot of paperwork to do." As they go back below deck, the USS Parchi submerges. They make their clean getaway after 34 minutes of combat where the USS Parchi fired a record-breaking 19 torpedoes and sustained virtually 0 damage in return. So Red Ramage, the crew, and the USS Parchi all make their way back to Pearl Harbor to prematurely end their second war patrol, which they kind of had to do considering they just shot virtually all of their torpedoes. And by the time they make it back to Pearl Harbor, the entire Navy has heard this story, and they're starting to call it Ramage's Rampage, and they are actually greeted at the dock by the Rear Admiral in command of the entire Pacific Submarine Force, Rear Admiral Charles Lockwood. And he credits the USS Parchi with sinking 5 enemy ships for a total of 34,000 tons. Now, to be perfectly intellectually honest, that is what they were originally credited with sinking. Later on, a committee that was comprised 100% of people that weren't fucking there got together and they decided that they didn't think that he actually sunk that many ships. Now, bear in mind, this is the same type of committee that also said that the Mark 14 torpedo was perfectly fine and everybody else just had bad aim. So this committee, in its infinite wisdom, gets together and they decide that Commander Ramage, the USS Parchi, and its crew only managed to sink 2 enemy ships during their entire 34-minute battle where they shot 19 torpedoes at like point-blank range. But whatever, that's what's on some of the official records, but everybody knew the real truth. And for that reason, Commander Lawson P. Red Ramage was awarded the Medal of Honor and became the first submarine commander to do so and survive. And Ramage 100% credited his survival to his crew, and he felt that his Medal of Honor was just as much theirs as it was his. And for that reason, he made a certificate and gave it out to every single man in his crew, and it read as follows, quote, "The captain wishes to emphasize the fact that the Medal of Honor was accepted from the President of the United States as the nation's tribute to a fighting ship and her courageous crew. He feels every officer and man whose loyal cooperation and able assistance contributed to the success of the USS Parchi has an equal share in this award, which he holds in trust for you with pride and respect. Sincerely, LP Ramage." In conclusion, this has been the story of Ramage's Rampage, an awe-inspiring tale of both leadership and teamwork, as well as a cautionary tale of the lengths that a single American will go to whenever somebody fucks with America's boats. Stop touching the boats. I can give you endless amounts of examples, and somebody's still gonna do it, okay? Just don't.
No touchy. Yeah, don't touch the boat. No touchy. No touchy. No touchy.
Whack bang out.
Don't touch goddamn boats!
Nobody listens. I mean, in 1941, somebody touched America's boats, and we invented a fucking portable star to get our revenge. I don't even want to know what they have now.
I mean, it's very true. We kind of did make a portable star. The freaking the whatchamacallit, the atomic bomb. We made a freaking portable star. We split the atom to get revenge after they attacked our boats. Pretty much in the simplistic way of simplistic ways, that is exactly what we did. Of course, that is exactly what we did. Now, what I am going to do is I have gotten a bit of the itch when it comes to when it comes to games, and the game that I've gotten the itch of is Power Wash Simulator, which I had played before. I'd honestly played before. I'd played it before. I played it 7 hours so far. Last time I played it for 1.5 hours. It's gonna be about 1.5 hours again. 1.5 hours! Yes. We're gonna be... God damn it! Damn it! It happens. It always happens to me. I always get pied. I always get pied at the worst times! That's a nice phrasing. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. We have to change things up. Chat box here. We have to go here. I need to go into my career to continue the career. Let's clean the washroom. It's $700. It's not a lot, but it's the washroom in and of itself. Start the job. Then I can go into co-op mode. Let me switch over to the YouTubes. Yes, game shimming. There we are. Here we go. Hello. Hello. Here we are going to we're doing the washroom, by the way. And I am going to, not because of the fact this uses the nub, because we are in such a small confined space, the nub is the best way to use it. And I am going to do the invitation. Let's see. Switching over to confirming multiplayer mode. Invite friend. Because I am much. Oh, why the hell does this thing take so long? I don't know. It takes freaking long to do the inviting. There we are. There we go. For this one, I'm definitely not going to be using this one. I'm going to be using this one. Because, yeah, I don't need anything fancy. I don't need anything, like, extremely fancy. We're, like, right at the freaking edge of everything. So I'm using the white one. And, yeah, it's wiping off everything, pretty much.
Did you invite me?
Yeah, I did.
No, I did.
Yeah, I did invite you. What the hell? Okay, go forward a bit. Yeah,
it's wowing. I got enchiladas. You want them?
Ooh, nice. Enchiladas, absolutely. Enchiladas are awesome. Okay, the tunnel door is not responding to proper. I don't know. There we go. Tunnel door is done. Tunnel door frame. Why is the frame not being used? Oh, there we go. We're gonna use this one. Oh, it's because of this fucking thing. There we go. Frame's been done. Oh, the tunnel wall. Oh god. Well, we're gonna be using this, I guess, for now. I'm using the green one because the green one seems to be better for this close-up stuff. You just make sure to get rid of everything. Oh, the tunnel wall is a huge one. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to be able to get rid of the tunnel wall thing pretty quickly. Nope, it's a huge one. So that's going to be a thing. The light bulb, light fixture might be something I can do right now. What the fuck light? What the fuck light is? There we go.
What? Oh my god, where the fuck are we? What the fuck?
We're in a tunnel. We're like in a fucking tunnel is what we're in. We're like in the subway. Washroom, it says.
Is this a bunker?
No, I think this is like a subway, like washroom thing. It's like, yeah, I think it is.
Holy shit, I got flashbanged with orange.
No, god, yeah. Everything's orange right now. Everything. It's annoying. It's almost like it's annoying orange.
Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple, hey.
What's up?
Hey, Apple. Apple. Apple, hey.
Pineapple pen.
No. It'd be dumb.
You already knew I was dumb. It's like, shouldn't be a surprise.
I know.
Should not be a surprise.
But yet, I put up with it a lot. And
Yeah,
shouldn't.
way too much, honestly. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm dumb.
Maybe soon.
Wait, I'm gonna become a baby again soon?
Huh?
Wait, who's gonna become a baby? I'm not a hollow baby.
You.
No.
What the fuck? This place is huge.
That's what she said. I mean, you did just say that, so technically it is what you said.
I mean, have you seen it?
Yeah, it's a flashbang,
This
yes.
will definitely take us all the stream.
That's why I chose it. It's definitely an all-stream thing.
Oh my god.
I mean, it probably would be quicker if we actually used soap, but yeah. Floor, tiled floor here. What's going on with this part here? Is this a separate section? It better be a separate section. I think it is.
Oh yeah, we can't use soap.
You can't use soap?
No. I don't know why I can't.
Usually you can, though. It's weird.
That doesn't let me do it in co-op.
Okay, tiled floor has been done. Okay, we got some stuff done. There's a tunnel wall here. What else is ah, okay, I see.
A lot.
We're almost done. What are you talking about?
I'm going to punch you, I swear.
Well, a tunnel wall's been done, so that's good. Archway isn't done. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can buy some stuff. Can I buy cleaning liquids? I can buy cleaning liquids. Which one do you want? Glass, metal, plastic, stone?
This is a multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose cleaner?
it.
Okay, multi-purpose cleaner. Alright. I'm buying a lot of multi-purpose cleaner. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using now.
Good luck.
Oh god, I did just get flashbang.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Let's see here. Well, it is doing something. Look at that. It's a lot more white than it was before. $100 in this shit. And the rest can be done with the 3D one, I think. Oh wow, the multi-purpose cleaner actually was very useful. Like now I'm not getting flashbanged by this freaking
Well, if you
wall.
look at the certain things, they'll tell you what type of material they are, and so if you use the soap for that material,
it's gonna be a lot quicker.
It'll work better. Yeah.
Two little pieces of thing. Two little things. That one got done. What's this one? Oh, over here. That's what it was. And probably underneath it. There we go. That one's done. Oh god.
Oh my god. These ones are gonna be so hard to clean.
Not if you use the cleaners, I think. I think the cleaners are probably going to get through a lot of stuff.
The thing is, I can't use cleaners.
Boy, I'm going to be spending a lot of money on this, I guess.
I cleaned it, thank god.
Go. We're brute forcing a lot of this, of course, but, you know. I can. There we go. Oh yeah, there's still a lot of wall that needs to get cleaned.
Yep.
Like, we're almost done. We're good.
No, we're not.
We're not even... Well, we're 26% done. What it is.
That's 26%.
Section over here, I hate you. I literally hate you. Okay, that freaking washer wall's done. What's wrong with this one? Oh, these things. Okay, these things. What's wrong with this one? Okay. This is what's wrong with this one. That one's done. Okay, good. Now, why is this washer wall not done? Oh, it's a big one. Oh, that's why that washer wall's not done. I was like, why the hell is this one not done? Well, maybe because it's a whole big fucking thing. Okay, that one got cleaned. Good.
Oh, these are a wash. What the fuck? Even the lights are fucking dirty?
Yeah, the lights are dirty too. Everything. Someone went in and freaking cropped us the whole fucking place.
Work?
I don't know. Cropped us the whole fucking place, it looks like. Holy crap.
Salvi, why'd you crop us this place again?
Fuck. I couldn't help it. I couldn't resist. It was just so sexy. I had to crop this thing. Can I do this one? Space and has
fucking shit stained it.
Yeah, that's true. Kinda happens sometimes, though. You have to admit. It's kinda sexy when it's shit stained.
Return my cat? What? This is a graffiti.
I don't think Salvi got the reference. No, I didn't. I didn't get the reference. I never get the reference. You should know this by now.
You never will.
You should know this by now. You should know it by now. I don't get references.
Move it, you fat fuck.
I am the guy who doesn't get references. I mean, I get some references, but I don't get all of them. Yes, even the freaking security grid shit up here got hit.
I still haven't eaten it. I still haven't eaten.
What are you doing?
I just grabbed it when you asked me to get the camera down.
Oh.
Okay. Don't even think about looking up to the grates here. Holy crap, this fucking thing. It's so fucking... You have to use the fucking... the severe ones. To get clean. At least... maybe this as a maximum, I guess? Yeah, you can go slower and use the yellow one. Beyond that, probably not. God, I'd rather do the walls and then do that later. This looks very clean, though. So far. You cleaned my urinal! Thank you. There we go. We're doing the windows and the window frames and the freaking whatever these are. There we go. Cistern pipes. These pipes over here as well. Clean. We'll worry about the grates and stuff at the very top later on. Might have to use a metal cleaner or something on that. Lord, that would frustrate you. Tiny details like that in a game would bug the hell out of me. Oh yeah, it bugs the hell out of me too, but in the sense where my ADHD and my autism is like, holy crap, I need to get this cleaned. This needs to be cleaned. I cannot be seeing any more orange around here. There we go. This. Why such a small hole for poop?
Why not?
True. I mean, if you can't fit the poop in the hole, you're not trying hard enough. Wait. The urinal spreader? So that's supposed to spread my urine everywhere? What the heck? I thought it was supposed to prevent it from spreading. I've actually never seen a bathroom like this
man.
Huh? I've actually never seen a bathroom like this.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
Probably in Europe or
This
something.
feels like a Japan thing.
Maybe a Europe thing too.
True.
There we go. That got cleaned. Alright, that got cleaned. Good. Clean there. That got cleaned there. So yeah. So that wasn't that hard. I thought that stuff was gonna be hard. No, it's not hard. That's what she said. That's what you hope she doesn't say, actually. Can handle dealing with very fine lines while drawing, but something like those grates would make me mad. Oh yeah, those grates are definitely going to be a frustration point for me. Those grates are definitely going to be a frustration point for me. I can guarantee you that 100%. Yo, this one still isn't done. Urinal topper. What the fuck? That urinal topper is done. Good. This urinal is not done. Now it's done. That's done. It's fine. Okay, let's go through here. These people are really fucking, what it says, it's been out here for like fucking 50 years and not ever been washed or some shit. I'm pretty sure actual power washers have experienced stuff like this before though. Pretty sure they have. Fucking people don't clean their shit. Forgot about the floor pads. Forgot about the floor pads. Oops. Focusing on other shit. Forgot about the floor pads. Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's good. We got that one too. This. Yep, there we are. Got enough of it. Good, good, good. Got enough of it, and then it gets done. Come on, let's get enough of it done. There we go. Oh god. I look at one clean side like this, and then I go turn around and it's fucking all over again. Holy shit. What the fuck? At least we're getting things, you know, marked off, at least somehow. Somewhere. There we go. Yeah. That marked off. I hate you, you fucking greats. That did something at least. Fuck. Now I need to get this part done. This steel girder. Steel girder, Gertrude the girder. Why isn't the steel girder being done? What the fuck? Oh. There we are. Okay. Hello. Gertrude the girder. What's going on? There's something I missed over. Oh, it's something I missed over here, I guess. What the fuck, my dudes? Seriously? You're going after that type of minutia now? Fucking bitch. There we go, finally. I just needed to call it a bitch.
Yeah, kill the tile floors.
All you need to do when you want something to work is call it a bitch, and then it works all of a sudden. Alright, there we go.
So does that mean I have to call you a bitch and you'll start doing something?
I mean, I might start playing the game if you do. Who knows?
I get to work, bitch.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. At least this one, we don't have ladders. I don't have to worry about the fucking ladders not working for me, though. Fucking, that was annoying. That was annoying as all hell. Have the ladders not working. Oh god, that was annoying as all hell. For me. It was just for me that it wasn't working. It wasn't anything. Okay, the cubicle door frames look finished from the outside at least. Probably inside they need to be finished, but yeah, they do. They need to be worked on right here. Alright, for this one, I'm gonna do this at least. I'm so freaking close. I think even this will work. Yeah, I think even that works. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. Good. That one's done. That one's done. That's good. Pops up quickly. Alright, now I need to remove this to make it shorter, stubbier. Just clean my tip.
Hmm?
I thought I saw something that said tip cleaned. I was like, did you just clean my tip?
No, the sink.
Oh boy, that's a lot of that's a lot of stuff. Yes, that is a lot of stuff. I definitely wouldn't use this at all.
What, this bathroom?
Yeah.
Even after it was clean?
I mean, after we clean it, yeah, of course, but like before we clean it, hell no.
Well, of course, any logical person wouldn't use this.
I mean, sometimes when you gotta go, but you know, seriously, if I can avoid it, then yes, I'm not gonna fucking mess with it. Here, Lori, this cool. Let's try to get everything fixed, my friends. Oh, that's fucking happening. I mean, why can't I stand up? Why the hell can I stand up? These shits. Jesus Christ. Well, the ceilings won't be fixed. Yay, all those things have been done. Freaking walls. Holy crap, the walls in the floor. Seriously?
Hmm?
It's like such little stuff. Holy crap, we really want you to be... There we go, that one got done. That one got done. Now where's this one? Fucking son of a bitch. You really want to go that far, huh? I hate you. I hate you. I'm at like 99% for this fucking wall. I don't know what the hell else is stopping me. It's a fucking wall here. I don't know what the hell else is stopping me. Maybe I need a new perspective on stuff? It's a fucking wall. What the hell? Like, I'm looking at everything. I'm not seeing any orange. I'm seeing orange on the floor. Over here on this part. But like on the wall? No, nothing.
Leave it until later.
Okay, that's what it is. Floor is done. Toilet seat is done. The toilet bowl itself is almost done. It's like just needs a little bit of.
Damn, these sinks look nice.
Yeah, they do. They're fancy.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're doing it. We're doing the fun stuff again. The fun stuff that everyone loves.
Yes, I only just woke up though.
What's up, Dawn Seeker?
How's everyone?
Doing well. Doing well. I'm gonna leave this freaking cubicle wall here. Just fuck it all.
Fuck it all! Fuck it all!
Dude, I was wondering why so silent for a short while.
Yeah. Now, why is this one not door frame? Oh, it's because the fucking other side. Ah. I hate how these things are
on my YouTube first as well.
Yes. There, that cubicle door frame is done. Good job. XXC, Achu. Who's eating my cat? Ooh, meow. Okay, someone's eating cats. I don't know. Weird ass stuff. Don't tell me a good job, god damn it. I'm not even done yet. We're not even halfway done. We're over halfway done yet, according to this.
Dude, I kind of wonder about one thing is that will Nijisanji one day hire you just to clean out all their dust?
Ah, I wonder. That'd be funny. That'd be funny if they do.
Yeah, I think that would be a very nice moment, or if they actually hire you to do that.
They hire me to clean up their stuff. I'll do my best to clean up their stuff. I'll tell them the truth. I'll be like, look, you guys need to actually be supporting your staff. You need to actually make changes, not just promises, like little promises here and there. You need to actually make changes. That's the thing. People...
Empty promises, basically.
Yeah, empty promises. You can't make empty promises. People look at the proof is in the pudding for a lot of people. People look at the proof of what you have done and not... Well, I mean, not everybody. As I've experienced, people can actually just go based on other people's opinions a lot of times, unfortunately. But smart people, intelligent people, go in the proof of what you've done.
The number of the number of times Nijisanji brought up empty promises is like already like for freaking years already, and yet I'm actually amazed people still listen to them at this point of time.
Oh yeah, there's way too many people that do that, unfortunately.
Yep. And the funny thing is, right, I saw your video about the Q4 coming out, and I was like, oh yeah, it should be up either today afternoon or you in Japan time, or you'll be out by latest tomorrow, apparently.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Usually tomorrow afternoon U.S. time, most likely end of trading day for or morning maybe, because it's usually the end of the trading days when they do it, when they put those things out usually.
Yeah, the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is that they might undermine the profit stuff and what's not. It's because it's like we know how hard they flaunt you for this year, and yet it's like I'm amazed at the stock market still rising. It's like they've been stammering still above Hololive, amazingly.
Yeah.
And yet people is like saying but the thing is, right, what happened in like the stock market is way different from real life. And once the Q4 report come out, that's when technically the hell will all hell loose, because it's like will we get to see another 700 yen drop in their market or not? It's all depend on the report from how
It depends on the report and how much the Nikkei and the Japanese government wants to protect them. That's the big thing. You have to see, because the Nikkei protected them last time from short selling. So it depends on how much the Nikkei wants to protect them, how much the stock market wants to prevent a huge sell-off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
It's not just the Nikkei that does it. A lot of stock markets do that. The Dow has done that before with protectionism. Because if it's a large company like that, a lot of times they want to protect the ability for people to invest. And if it goes like a big company like Anycutter, which it is a big company, goes down in flames, it affects the economy. That's what they don't want. They don't want it to affect the economy. That's why they do what they do, you know?
Yep. I mean, like, based on, technically, in case anyone was wondering, it's just to prevent the stock market from crashing, like the internet. Was it the what kind of bubble? I remember it's called something bubble along the line. It's like, yeah, they're trying to prevent the bubble burst from popping again, and it's all because of one interesting company that we all came to know. It's actually Sony. Like, Sony once have caused the market to crash. I can't recall when was it. It happened in like long ago, and it was really due to Sony. And it's kind of ironic that in current situation, is basically people just wanting to prevent such a thing from happening again, which is the reason why they come up with the so-called limit. Also, by the way, what happened to Korone?
What happened to her is she said that she was bullied in the past from a job that had a lot of women on there. And once she entered Hololive, she was scared because she thought Hololive was going to be the same type of company. She thought that Hololive was going to, be the type... I'm getting hit again! He thought Hololive was going to be the same type of company, to do the same type of stuff. These... God damn it, I'm getting hit again.
It's never... I feel like at this point of time, it's like, it's not... How do I say it? I would just say that, Ami-san, please continue making Ami-san wet.
Yeah, Ami was making me wet. Yes, Ami was making me wet.
I'll be back. I have to get the mail.
You're telling me that Anycutter's downfall could have started a Great Depression in Japan? It could, because the Nikkei is not strong right now. The Nikkei stock index has been having some drops, so it's not super strong as it is. So any drop in a large competitor like Anycutter could cause a domino effect on like Cover, for example, which is another one that is deeply tied to Anycutter stock. So it will a lot of times have unfortunate circumstances, unfortunate consequences, where yes, you will have a stock like Anycutter causing a drop for a stock like Cover. Unfortunately, you'll have those types of situations. And I say unfortunately because there's no real reason why it should hit Anycutter. I mean, it should hit Cover that way.
Yeah, like just to add into context for Salvi-san is that there is something in stock market they are called the collateral damage, which is basically like when one stock market fall, another that is similar in the industry will also get a hit, because when people like investors, when they start selling, they don't just sell like, okay, basically I'm gonna sell just only any Tyler stock. If you guys notice, like for Nijisanji, right, when they rise, Hololive also rise. But when Nijisanji fall, Hololive will also fall at the same time. It's how stock market works. So whether we all like it or not, the reason why a lot of people say that they hope it will affect Nijisanji stock market more is that a lot of people want the company to understand that people are making noise. But at the same time, to the investor, they thought that it is in regards to all VTuber agency or the company. So obviously, when all those investors, all the so-called rich investors, when they sell all of their stock. They don't just sell the Nijisanji one. They sell they can sell all the Anycutter and Cover Corp, as well as if they have like stock in other VTuber agency in Japan, let's say Face Connect or Vsojo, the JP branch, they will go ahead and sell it no matter what. So it is something that often more than not we call the rich man playground for when it comes to stock market. Is that they are the one to do a lot of things, and the thing is, right, it's really like, yes, it is as demo guys to Sans mentioned. If I go down or go down, it is that kind of business. It's something that is like what Savisa mentioned. It's a very weak market at this moment. Whether we all like it or not, when Nijisanji do sing, what we all want is the company to sing so that they know what is happening. But on the stock market, it's all synced together. It's a very, very dangerous market and business at this point in time.
And the thing is that a lot of people who aren't investors, like I used to invest a lot, you get portfolios. In some cases, you have a portfolio that is all tech stocks. You have a portfolio who's all retail stocks. Portfolio that's all, whatever type of stock. You have a portfolio that has, which is basically a grouping of stocks, basically, where you're going to be like, I want to invest in VTuber agencies. So you're going to have a VTuber agency portfolio, which any color and cover are a part of. And that's where you have those issues, where you're going to have them falling at the same time, because a lot of times institutional investors will be very, 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 very easy to get scared. And they'll be like, nope, I've already lost, this percentage, and that's as much risk as I'm going to take. I'm going to, change things up. Let's see, anything over here? I don't think there's anything over here that I missed.
Let's put the Nijisanji and stop whatsoever. We put it one side first because as for right now, it's all speculation. We have to wait for like the report tomorrow, latest by tomorrow, hopefully, that they will tell us what is happening. Because at this point of time, we do not know what the investors are thinking. Because like I mentioned, it's a rich man playground. How those investors think may be different from how we think. So at the end of the day, we have to wait for the report to come out, and then we'll see how the market goes. Like I mentioned earlier, will it sink by 700 yen at one go again? That would mean a totally different thing. But if it does, it will also affect like other company, let's say Hololive at this point of time. If you guys actually notice the trend, when Hololive drop, right, Nijisanji also drop, and when Nijisanji rise, Hololive also rise. It's weird. That's what is the reason.
It's because there, especially in the Nikkei, there aren't that many VTuber agencies that are publicly traded. A lot of them, like Face Connect and others, I believe, are still privately owned. So, whether it be by investment groups, whether it be by other agencies, etc., they won't be outright, sold on the stock market. And that's the issue that you have to face. That a lot of times, like for example, the two big ones are going to be any color and cover. Those are the two that everyone's going to be looking at. When one goes down, you're like, well, you don't have very many horses in the race, so it's going to affect that horse that you're going after, that you're trying to take a look at.
Okay, but then again, that I would say that based on what I read in the Japan, some of the comment in the Japanese version of 4chan, a lot of people are now thinking of Nijisanji as similar to the one's AKB48. Basically, but some actually take it as worse than AKB48.
Yeah, some do. I mean, the thing is, I've never seen, I'll never take Nijisanji as an actual idol company. I'll take them as like a talent management company, pretty much. Because they haven't really done many things to the idol agencies that I've seen, at least the ones that I consider idol agencies do. They haven't really done much to keep that idol thing going, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, the sad thing about talent agency in Japan, right?
I'm on the dirty toilet.
Nice.
From what as I can recall,
did I just get into?
You just came into dirty toilet talk, yes.
Apparently. Anyway, I've got great news.
Did you get the job?
Amazing news. Now I think about it, I got the job.
Congratulations! Always great to hear that. Always great to hear that. I knew it was gonna happen.
Great news.
I knew it was gonna happen. Well, I had. Of course, I don't know because I'm not a freaking mind reader, but I had a feeling you were gonna get the job, and I'm glad that you did.
Dude, it just means that our player did.
Thursday.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's pretty quick. I think that this cover will survive the stock drop because of their track record. I think they will. But investors, Dawnseeker investors, and what's up, Wise Found Son? We're cleaning toilets. We're cleaning toilets. That's what we're doing. We're quite literally, look, we're cleaning toilets, quite literally.
I wonder, is that the way you clean your own toilet?
With a power washer? No, I just actually go scrub. I scrub instead of going power washing my toilets. I mean,
like, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking like, imagine like if using power wash to wash our toilet is like the amount of water we have to use at one go would be like insane a lot.
Oh yeah, that'd be a lot. A lot of power wash people that I've seen, at least the ones that I've seen, have like a huge tank of water, so they don't use like, they don't have to connect to anything, so they can do it like anywhere. Everybody, Wise Found Son says hello, of course. To everybody that's in BC, he says hello. He's one of the many people who watch my streams consistently. I really do appreciate them being here. Always do.
Oh, hello.
They say hello too. Of course. Really messed up at follow, get hurt, needy screw up. I guess it makes sense since they're similar business niche. They do. Know how this works, though I sound like I'm talking on my ass. Please tell me. No, you're okay. You're okay, Azure. You're okay. Pretty much, it does suck that they are, you know, agencies that are connected through the same kind of business model, and that is unfortunately what gets them to get screwed over by things that happen with Nijisanji, etc. And Nijisanji the other way around. If Hololive were suddenly to have a really, really bad month or really bad quarter, then Nijisanji would suffer too. Any color would suffer, because that's just the way, unfortunately, the stock market is very tied to itself. Especially, like I said, when you have institutional investors. What I mean by institutional investors, people who that's all they do all the time is invest in stocks, invest in different companies, invest in everything that they can to try to get, you know, a little bit of money here and there. Those institutional investors are the ones people always worry about, the ones that people are always like, oh, trying to make them happy. And that's what the Q4 reports are for, because those are the people that are putting in sometimes thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, or in the case of like Sony and such, millions of dollars into companies like Any Color and such. So that's what the Q4 is for. It's not for us. It's for people who are spending thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars on their stocks. But of course, I think most people knew that.
When does the Q4 report come out?
Oh, it comes out very soon. It comes out either
today or tomorrow.
Yeah, either today or tomorrow. Because it's around June 12th or so, Japan time is when they're expecting it to come out. So anytime, or it's usually from my time, it's around 15 hours ahead of time or so. So anytime around there is probably when it comes out. Of course, I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna put it on stream. I'm gonna give you guys a quick run through instead of like a freaking 40-minute run through. Because I'm not the type of person to pad for time, so I'm not there to make it like an hour long. Probably gonna read it before I get to it, and then give you guys kind of, you know, the run through and making sure you guys understand the basics of it and that kind of stuff, you know.
The most important thing about the Q4, but just to in case, put in a simple term for in case you guys are wondering why when Nijisanji fail, why do we avert Hololive in a way? Is that they think it is the same industry, at least to the eyes of the investor. So let's say, for example, if there is like Coca-Cola and there is the Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
If we do go with like if you say like it's a drink, it's a beverage. So if I say that if I invest in the beverage section, I invest not only in Coca-Cola, I also invest in Pepsi.
Yeah.
But if you look, if one of them decided to just say do something wrong in PR and they take a hit, to me, when I say I withdraw all my stock from the beverage section, it means both Coca-Cola and Pepsi will be withdrawn. The stock market will, I will sell it at one go and I will withdraw my money at one go. So it doesn't matter, is it only just one of them fail or is it whatsoever. It's when they buy the stock, it does not mean that, oh, I'm going to buy just stock of one of them or individually or separately. It's all in one go. So that's one stupid thing that helps stock market work, and with the reason why when one fail, all fail at the same time. And the reason why stock market have the law of preventing a sudden drop. So for Nijisanji at this moment, they say it will be like around 500 to 700 Japanese yen limit. So the lower the value of the stock market, the lower the amount that it can drop at one go. So at this point, a lot of people is speculating at least 500 to 700 yen drop if the Q4 report come out is not as what they think, because people will compare Q3 to Q4 as well as Q2.
Oh, absolutely.
And the reason why during the Q3 report come out, the drop was so sudden is because they failed to deliver the promise on the profit at that time. It was a drop in a way. Yeah. So obviously, to an investor, if you're making a loss, why am I going to invest in you? So I'm just going to withdraw my money anyway. So to them, if the profit, as all know, is that it's already dropping lately already. Salvi recovered it quite a lot. So if they do drop a lot, like on the EN side, obviously a lot of people on the JP side will be saying, oh, maybe the JP can still save it. But when the EN is making way more loss than the previous report, which is Q3 at this point, it will not look good on the company, and obviously investors will think twice about investing in the company, and at one go they will withdraw. And whether we all like it or not, and it's not just only any color being affected, other corp will also take some hit in some way. So that's how stocks
absolutely.
And look at that, we're almost done.
I told you we'd be done before the freaking thing ended.
Yeah, but you haven't cleaned the barbs.
No, that's something I can use with metal cleaner probably. Probably a good idea to use metal cleaner on that. Ceiling over here isn't done though. Ceiling panel's not done. That wall's finally done. Holy crap. Ceiling panel's done over here, so we got that. But yeah, that's the way it is with institutional investing, unfortunately. Premiering, so she's getting ready for Matsuri? Oh, okay. No, I think she's getting ready for Matsuri. I think you're right. She's getting ready for Matsuri, which makes sense.
If you're talking about Matsuri-san, you'll be like, it really will be a festival.
You fat soul.
Oh yeah, earlier okay, this one is just only a Japan stuff that in case you guys are wondering, like when Korone talk about she being bullied, right? I'm just going to give you guys based on my experience in Japan. So if you guys are wondering, like if people do Japanese people get bullied in Japan as well, it is common. It is, although said it is common in Japan. And I have worked in quite a few restaurants in Japan myself, as an assistant chef, as a waiter, as a dishwasher along the line. Like, I do have a few of my colleagues got bullied by others. Do I step in to prevent it from happening, or do I step in to assist? I don't. I just kind of like stay in the neutral and don't affect. Because the thing is, right, if you do step in, you're gonna get bullied. If you help out, you're still gonna get bullied.
That's the issue. They're gonna find you as the next target.
Yep, they will do that. The only way is best to do is tell them to move on, leave the place, and often more than not, the thing is, right, a lot of Japanese have the mindset that they can't find a job if they do quit, because this is something that you guys might not be aware, is that when we leave the shop or whatsoever, in the next interview, when you go to, like, let's say a job interview, they will ask you why you leave your previous company.
Yeah.
Or leave your...
Yeah. Bullying isn't a legitimate excuse. Yeah.
You can't say, I left because I was bullied. Obviously, that does not look good, and especially if the company you leave is a very big company along the line. you can't just say that, oh, I was bullied in that company. It's like, let's say, for example, if you bullied in McDonald's, and in Japan they will say, oh, McDonald's is a big company, you get bullied, are you sure? Dude, even if it's just only that branch itself, when it happens, obviously it does not look good. And at the same time, they will also check with the headquarters themselves to see if what you say is true. So obviously the company, the branch will say, oh, I'm going to protect ourselves. We're going to assassinate. Oh, she left because she couldn't handle the stress along the line. And that is not going to be good if for the one that if you're looking for a job. So the victim will not able to get a proper job in future. So it's the reason why, if you guys notice, like why there is hikikomori or jobless in Japan, or NEET is a thing. It's because of those kind of things happening in Japan. It is something that a lot of people in Japan, including the government, did try to help to improve.
Yeah, trying to get rid of it. Yeah.
But the thing is, often more than not, the only way to improve on the life is to do a check on individual staff, individual people who are doing the bullying, as well as know which company is the Toro company, or basically we call it the Toro or black company. And it is, like, even if they try to say that, oh, the company fall down or the company have been changed for the better along the line, but we can't be sure is it still happening, because if you guys go and search up Japan school bullying, it is common. So if it can happen in school life, so imagine the same bully go to the society and they do the same thing. That's basically not improving at all. So at the end of the day, they have to go back to the root, which is basically training the young staff, because in Japan they want everyone to be normal. So when I was working, the one thing I have to do in Japan was be normal. And it doesn't mean like just be a normal person. It's like you have to understand their culture, you have to understand their rules, you have to understand Japanese, you have to understand the etiquette of Japanese. Like in Japan, when we say like there is a casual form, there is the formal form. So if you guys are wondering like what is casual form and formal form, is like, let's say I'm eating. Watashi wa, like in casual form will be ima tabeteru. But if formal form, ima tabetemasu. So that's the difference. The ending is a little bit different. So that's the difference. But if you say to people like your higher up, saying that in the casual form, you are being rude to them, and if it rub them the wrong way, they will start bullying you. That's how Japan society works. It is very sad. It is weird, but I have lived in Japan for 6 years, and of all places that a lot of Japanese people don't like,
Salvi.
it was in Kyoto, not Tokyo, but Kyoto. So I had lived there for 6 years, so I know the full blush of being bullied as well myself. So that's how it works.
That sucks.
And the funny thing is, right, they still in Kyoto, or maybe in some company, they have a mentality of I think it's also a mentality strained from some of the Korean and Chinese tradition, which basically they care more about guys more than girls.
That makes that makes sense.
In a way, because in a way, guys is the breadwinner, like since like who know how long when already. So if some specific company we all know, a VTuber agency saying that there's no favoritism, and why is the guy being taken care way more than the girls? I think this will explain why really.
It explains it a lot, yeah. Where's that other light switch? We're missing one light switch. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where
I just can't believe you neglected these barbs.
I was gonna be doing those at the very last. I was gonna be doing that at the last one. I'll do all the extra little odds and ends here. Going for the urinal top.
How many are there? Oh my god, there's 2. Fucking damn you. You might as well.
Just to answer one of the comments is that in Japan, can you live due to mental health issues? No. They will brainwash you or saying that, oh, it's just all in your mind.
Or you weren't strong enough. Also, you weren't strong enough. You didn't strive. You didn't work hard to do this. That's what they do a lot of times, unfortunately.
And mental health, even till now, they are being overlooked in Japan like a lot. Most of us here have been through some sort of mental stress, mental health issue. The thing is, right, in Japan, it's worse than you guys might think. And do we like it or not? Personally, I do not. But the only way is to sometimes talk with some people. It's the reason why in Japan, if you know, like some people drink alcohol like as if it's normal, it's because if they freaking sell a can of beer at the same price as the soda is drink like Pepsi, like if you go to Japan, one Coca-Cola costs you 100 yen. One can of beer also costs you 100 yen. Which, if you're not very happy, which one will you go for? Obviously, the beer itself. So that's the reason why in Japan they drink a lot of alcohol. Some of them drink for the sake of trying to release stress or whatever. Some drink it for the sake of distressing. It's like in the end they became kind of addiction. So it's one of the sad thing in Japan. Like, you know, the survey is nice, but when you look at the internal of Japan, it's really as not what we might think. But at the end of the day, I still have to say this thing.
Move it.
Every country do have the same thing. It's just that if you visit Japan for vacation, you can go for it. But don't let the negative thing affect your mindset about Japan at the end of the day.
No, yeah, of course, it's definitely not easy. It's not easy to even go through any of that kind of stuff. A lot of these places, like even over here in the U.S., you still get like not mistreated, but you still get kind of seen like, oh, okay, you were weak. If you, oh god, there we go.
What?
Fundroid, thank you for thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate the oh, why? That was the emo explosion. Love it. Love the emo explosion.
You scared me for 2 seconds.
Bundroid, thank you for the whatchamacallit, the raid. Appreciate it. Any small bit counts.
Ooh,
I always think that. Yeah. Finally got raided after like 3 years. I'm just kidding. It feels like finally got raided after 3 years. Let's see,
Let me tell you guys a very interesting story in Japan about one of my Japanese co-worker who told me about her previous job. Apparently, they say that it happened to her is that apparently when she like a lot of Japanese people don't clock out early because the boss have not left the office first, and the boss didn't clock out because all the employees haven't clocked out yet. So it's like the employee are waiting for the boss to clock out, but the boss is waiting for the employees to clock out. So it's like
it's really weird.
At the end of the day, they kind of like keep on working and working until they overtime a lot, and it took them like a few months to realize the issue on their hand. So it's kind of funny that they thought that the other company they want to like don't want to lose to the other side because they want to show that, oh, I'm working. Like every employee want to show that to the boss, I'm still working, and the boss want to show to everyone that I'm not leaving because since you guys are working, I'm also working. So it took them one it took them one drinking party.
I can't find the other one. It's not
to realize the issue, and when that happened, they after that in drinking the next week after the drinking party, they just start clocking out on time. It was such a funny joke, the way they sometimes a little bit of misunderstanding or miscommunication on kind of the Japanese side. So
yeah,
it had happened before.
It's this one over here. This one over here.
Yeah, I just saw.
Oh, not the qubit wall. I saw it though. It's inside the toilet.
Yeah, I got it.
There we go. I mean, I can put you inside of a toilet if you want. I don't know why though. I'm just playing. I'm just messing around.
Dude, my house right now don't have any toilet, you know.
Oh dear lordy, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
should we try? We have less than a half hour. Should we try for something here or something small?
I think something
let me
small
try
would be
something
nice.
small.
Let's go back to just free play or bonus jobs.
I guess bonus jobs.
Let's see. Are there any small things for bonus jobs? No, there are no small things for bonus jobs. Excavators, steam locomotives, all those things are going to be big. So they're probably going to be like a free play thing.
One seeker mentioned
the
that
fire engine, I guess.
I won't be able to survive Japan culture of hiding your feeling. You don't really need to hide your feeling all the time. It's just that the reason why a lot of Japanese people love to hide their feeling is that they don't want to be seen as normal or being too straightforward.
Ah, okay.
And often more than not, Japanese people, one of the things I learned from Japanese is when you say stuff, we always go in a roundabout way. It's like if you're able to learn the way of speaking in a roundabout way, you should be fine at all. Although there are times you have to be straightforward.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be straightforward. I am gonna actually freaking no, not the 1500. Oh, the 1500 is the only one they let me use? Oh, damn. That sucks. I thought I would get the other one. Oh well, I'll get the different nozzles though.
Salvi, you kicked me.
I kicked you. I guess bonus jobs aren't. I thought bonus jobs were 1 to 6. Oh, freaking! Why did it switch? All right, there we go. Invite friend.
Why did you redo Mars? Damn.
Because it's the shorter one. It's the one that I can be guaranteed that it's gonna work. Let me start it up.
You do all the work then.
Let's get the friend thingy. I'm terrible with understanding subtlety. I'm the same way. I'm the same way, Dog Secret. I'm definitely the same way.
Okay, let me show you guys one of the things that I learned in Japan. If in a moment when some of the Japanese people say that your work is very pretty, or your work is beautiful, or your work is very amazing along the line, there is two meanings. The one meaning is, number one meaning is, yes, they are praising about how nice your watch is. Secondly, they want you to look at the time, they don't want to talk to you too much.
Ah, okay. So there's double meanings with a lot of things they put out there. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, it took me around a year to understand that meaning. And I had it happen to me in Japan.
Oh boy, I can believe that. Why aren't you in here, Ami? Are you still loading?
I'm here.
You're here? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you are. You're pushing me again. There you are. In lower gravity, I'm being pushed. Even at Mars, I don't get any respect.
Yeah.
You're just playing around.
Surprised. How the hell you bring water up to the model? Like, wouldn't the water just
it could boil, or it could. I don't know what the heck would happen, but it wouldn't really work in the gravity. I don't think. Doesn't seem like it would.
Yeah. It doesn't.
I'm just letting him do all the work.
Jerk.
Hey, you're the one who replayed it.
Yeah, because I wanted something short. The other stuff is too long. Take forever.
I mean, technically, it's be something for 25 minutes to do it.
Don't make me kick you again.
Fine, I'll just leave you.
Or, I mean,
if you let me.
Make her wet.
You see, he thinks I won't do it.
You're already off in your own world, goddammit.
American culture is alright.
Attack! Attack!
Okay, no offense to every people who live in USA. The one thing I do want to give America is one of the places that I want to go, but afraid to go because of the guns and weapons that people can just easily own a gun in the public and just. I saw the news recently that there is one guy
this one's harder to clean.
Randomly shooting in real life among them.
It's like, look, it will depend. It will depend. There are very many states who do allow gun ownership, and there are some states who even allow basically uncontrolled gun ownership in the sense of, yes, you have to register it, but like, I can open carry. I can carry a weapon openly, like Texas and places like that. There are places like where I live in California that don't do that. They don't allow open carry. They restrict the guns quite a bit because they understand sometimes people can get too angry, and I mean, you get someone angry with a gun, you have a problem. You have a very high risk of a problem happening. So there are states
Yeah.
like California where you would have less risk of running into a person who just has a gun and wants to do something to you.
Are you happy I cleaned something?
Wow.
Well,
Hey, you asked.
Sorry, my mom told me.
Like, when is this woman gonna clean something? And I just cleaned it.
Wow. That's all I have to say. All I have to say is wow.
well, the only thing is right.
So does that
like,
mean
if
you're
I
not
do-
proud?
Like even for me, who want to go to America, I would just say that I would do like a research on which the place that I can go and don't still be safe in a way. And like the reason why I want to go to America is like it's technically like the origin of fast food.
Yeah.
And like do want to try out some of the origin fast food in America. Like sure, we in Singapore we do have like McDonald's, KFC, Domino's, Arby's.
Oh yeah, but you have things based on like Singaporean delicacies.
Yeah, it's
and
already
stuff like
based.
that.
The thing is, right? They are catered to Singapore taste.
Yeah.
It's not like there is the American taste. So, like even if they bring Shake Shack, all these things, all these big company, or even Hard Rock Cafe, but the thing is, right? Sometimes you want the authentic one, so it's best to go to. Like if I go to Japan, I want to try out Japan stuff. If I go to America, obviously I want to try out Japan's American stuff. Sorry, like if I go to America, I want to try out like In-N-Out Burger. I want to try out Burger King. And do you want to try out what is DQ? Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen, yeah. Now
Dairy
for
Queen,
In-N-Out
ice
Burger,
cream.
for In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, the thing is, right? If you guys go and search out In-N-Out Burger,
California.
Yeah,
if you guys
it's the
search
Western
out
states. Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is, right, the In-N-Out Burger is so popular in Singapore that when they didn't have a outlet in Singapore. So if you guys go and search out In-N-Out Burger Singapore, it was basically happening in a small cafe, and because In-N-Out never really opened up in Singapore, so when they opened a trial shop in Singapore, the people freaking queue at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, people be doing that over here. Absolutely, absolutely.
Just to try out the In-N-Out Burger in Singapore, and I was like, my sister wanted to go and try it because I told her that it's nice, apparently based on American style. And dude, if like they saw the queue, they were like, okay, F this, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't
I would say the
doubt
same
that at all.
thing.
Yeah, I don't. I'd be like, yeah. See, we were done. We got done with that pretty quickly.
No, we're not done.
Nope. In
Nope.
America, the best piece of advice I can give you is literally do not go anywhere past like 10 o'clock. Like once it hits 10 o'clock, just like stay indoors after 10 o'clock. Nothing good happens after 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Most gun incidents occurred via illegally obtained guns. That's very true. A lot of times it's illegally obtained guns. That's the thing. You got to be able to protect yourself. I do understand that. I am pro just freedom of people as long as they're not assholes. Pretty much, that's my thing. Yeah, laws do only affect the law-abiding because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never done it myself, but I remember I had a coworker long time ago. I was like, yeah, it's a long time ago. Who told me, it's like, look, man, if you ever need, you know what, I can get it to you for $500 and then destroy it for you for like another $100. So just let me know. So he's talking about a ghost gun. He said he could get me a ghost gun for $500 because he knew me, and he could destroy it for $100 after that. So,
Salvi, I found out something very dangerous.
what?
We could do Power Worlds together.
Oh goodness, that would be dangerous. Yes.
I think we should do it.
Right now.
Oh, culture of the Deep South is definitely something else. Definitely something else. Some states have unrestricted gun ownership. My state is unrestricted. Yeah, some people have that. Holy crap.
Yeah, Deep South is... That's just the South.
It's special in its own little way. Yes.
We let the South do its own thing.
They really did.
I'm having a fun time drawing something right now.
He was standing here menacingly.
Menacingly. We're gonna start one. It's gonna kick you, and then I'm gonna have to invite you again because for whatever reason it does that whenever I'm switching from modes. Yeah, certain people don't give an F.
What mode are we doing?
We're just doing the regular mode. We're doing Helter Skelter.
To be honest, I think they save.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Auto saves.
Okay, good. Auto saves. We'll be able to see the last auto save then. We're gonna go as far as, well, gonna be doing for 10 minutes of this stuff. The bathroom actually was a lot quicker than I expected, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I thought it was gonna be honestly gonna be the whole time.
Shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, with the helper, it's a lot less. It's a lot less. So I did invite
If
you.
it was you, yes, with you, me and you, it's a breeze.
But if it was just me, hell no. I mean, it'd be good for one stream.
No.
It'd be one thing that'd probably get done in one
You
stream.
think tomorrow we should do Power World?
Yeah, we could try Power World tomorrow.
Oh wait! Have you guys heard of Indigo Park?
Or what?
Oh.
Indigo Park.
Oh, I have it. Is that the new Power World type thing that's gonna happen?
No.
It's
a horror game.
Oh, I've heard of it. Is it out already?
It's
Yes.
already.
Yeah, the first tap is free. They're having a Kickstarter right now for the second one.
Because I loved the look of it. I love the look of it. It's like it's a zoo horror thing where they're pretty much. It looks like the zoo thingies are aliens. It looks like pretty much. That's what it looked like to me.
And apparently it's like really short too. It's like 30 minutes to an hour, like 45 minutes, I think.
Oh wow.
So there's no puzzle. You just basically everything is like very very straight until I believe it's until the ending when there's a chase scene that you have to go through, and it's very very similar to Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 where Hagiwagi stays after you, that kind of thing. And it, dude, I'm even still freaking now. I'm still traumatized by Hagiwagi.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a game I'm gonna play, and it's definitely gonna be a game that I'm going to fail horribly at. Just letting you know.
My IQ just dropped to 0 when I play horror games.
Yeah, same here. I do not do well in horror games at all.
Speaking of, I've seen clips of it all online. Literally, there's only one chase scene and it's at the end, and even then it lasts like 2 minutes.
Oh, that's for normal people though. Chase scenes for me usually last like a half hour because I freaking fail them all the time.
Yeah, and also we have to remember the route to escape. So if you kind of like got stuck or you forget the route, that's it. You have to restart.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done with that one. They're getting their first massive update, Power World. Nice, Dawnseeker. I did not know that.
Yeah, a lot of people are, because a lot of people kind of like forget about Power. Yeah, a lot of people kind of forget about Power existed for a short while, and now they're getting a massive update. So it's like, hey guys, we are back along the line.
I remember back in the day there was something that you could do. Sorry to interrupt. Something you could do to cheese the pals. Like you could. There was. I'm pretty sure they removed it because it was a cheese thing that really should not have been there. But I hope they didn't remove the data of the people who had it. Because what there was a thing you could do back in the day from Power World. I don't know if it's still around. Like I said, they probably removed it. But one thing you could do is, you know, the bosses that you have in Power World, the whatever, yeah, the main bosses, the whatever bosses with the special, interesting pals. There was a way that you could capture those boss pals and have them work.
No, you can still do that.
You can still do that? Okay, good.
Yeah, you can still do that.
I'm glad they didn't remove it. Because there was a way specifically for you to do that, and I did that with 2 boss pals, because I was just like, I wasn't going to be doing it too much. But I did it with 2 boss pals. Now I have them.
Salvi, if you can still catch humans, that means you can still capture the bosses.
Good, I'm glad. I'm honestly glad, because that was a fun part of the game.
I still was able to catch a traveling merchant and capture a fucking one of the syndicate members.
Very nice. Yeah, the syndicate bosses, some of their pals are pretty damn strong, so I liked having them on my team. You know? So I'm glad that you can still capture them.
I just found it funny when I found the shiny.
Oh yeah, I'm not really good with that game, so the shinies I haven't done really too much with.
The thing is, I just found that randomly. There's also the shiny in the water. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I go to it, it's a little shiny water thing, and I'm like, oh wait, this means it's a shiny. It's not really color variant, but
no, it's not a different color variant. It just shines. Quite literally, it's quite literally a shiny pal.
Well, the thing is, there's been rumors that the thing is they haven't made the colors yet. So it's supposed to have different colors, but they haven't made them yet.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. Accidentally fixed the bug. They publicly apologized for it. The bug also came back. That's hilarious. It's like, whoops, sorry guys, we fixed the bug that everybody liked. We're gonna bring it back. No worries. That's hilarious. I love that developer just because of that.
I think it's more like, oh, we fixed the bug, okay, but then they forgot to remove the bug, but they actually say they fixed the bug, and the bug just come back. It's like, what?
No, but it would be funny if it was a bug that everyone liked.
Yeah, but then again, right?
It is a bug that everyone likes.
Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of games with bugs, right? Later on, a lot of, like, if you guys go and search out, like, bugs that became a feature in games in later sequence, it is a thing. There is a lot of bugs in game that became a feature. It's just that some game, when they fix the bug, is like we really remove the bug from the sequence, but some game company do make it a feature, and it's so huge. It's so funny. It's so, and yet I think it's a good thing though.
It is. It is. I mean,
yeah,
it can be very
I feel
good.
like people need to respect the fact that when they have a bug that their community finds funny, it's better to just leave it as it is because people love it.
Yeah,
and that's what makes that game iconic.
It is. I mean, the bugs, the jank that is in Power World is one of the reasons why I think a lot of people still play Power World, because you can cheese certain things. You can, there is a lot of jank involved in the whole thing. So.
And they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
And the best part is that, like, they are, at least it shows that Power do have good PR, as well as they know what they are doing, and they are understanding the audience, like the gamers' feedback along the line. And this is something that I feel like a lot of game companies should know, that they should be using gamers' feedback, not other people weird feedback. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I just feel like sometimes when they just receive one complaint or complaint from the minority people, they start thinking that, oh, it's the majority people, but no, they should be.
The thing is, it's hard to do because of it being very mixed opinions. So, and the thing is, it takes a lot of time to review the reviews about that. So it's hard to actually go through all of it and actually come to the conclusion where everyone can agree upon. Because that's the thing with making a hard decision in a company like that, is you have to consider the fact that, is it going to turn out well for everyone, or is it going to go badly?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, because it's always been a situation in a lot of games where people don't want this thing to happen, but a lot of people think it's okay and think it's needed. It's hard to please both audiences without one being upset.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you try to please one side, the other side.
And a lot of developers fail to please both parties, and they only end up pleasing one side.
Yeah.
I mean, I can agree with that, and the only issue is that they need to look at who is the majority. Like, if they're trying to, let's use Assassin's Creed, the latest one. They're trying to appease to, like, the black community because they want to show that, hey, we got to let some right along the line. That's only appeasing the black community. They are not appeasing to, like, majority of the Japanese community. They are not appeasing to other actual gamers that is actually wanting to play the game. So in a way, if you're coming out with a game, you have to please all side. But at the end of the day, when you appease the minority, obviously majority people will start. They will quit the game, they will not play the game, they will not buy the game. And when the company start making noise, hey, why are you guys not playing the game? Or maybe if they say, oh, if you don't like the game, you can don't need to buy the game. And now they are complaining like, why are we not buying the game? It's like, and then later on when they go to the idea that, hey, our company is falling.
Yeah, like what happened with Suicide Squad. Another one that did that.
Yeah, Suicide Squad is a freaking as living at somebody's point. So it's like, and the funny thing is that when I know this is kind of out of topic, it's like when people start realizing like one company, the consultation firm, I believe it's called Sweet Baby Inn, like when people go and find out that freaking company is the one that caused the whole damn issue, and is so-called they are catering for a Pacific group, but the Pacific group is in the minority. Obviously, if you're catering for that group, sure, go ahead, no one is stopping you, but you have to understand, like what earlier was mentioned, that when you appease one side, the other side will not buy it along the line. It's just that at the end of the day, do you want the majority people to buy your game, or do you want the minority people to buy your game? That's the issue.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You have to see who is the audience that you want to buy your game.
You know, I feel like it'd be the hardest question to ask, but what would be an actual game to this day that is still alive and still pleases both sides of their audience?
I don't think there's anybody, honestly. Just being honest.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
maybe.
Which one?
Maybe
Animal Crossing.
Oh, possibly,
maybe.
yeah. Some Nintendo games, possibly, but you still have haters of Animal Crossing. You have people that think that's just a boring game.
I hate everything, honestly.
There's an actual YouTube channel called I Hate Everything, honestly. There's one. He does reviews of, like, videos and games and stuff like that, so... He actually doesn't hate everything. He is not fulfilling his promise. Hating absolutely everything.
You two always say that when I hate everything, must prove that I hate everything. I mean, like, dude, when some people say they are some ordinary gamers, they are not. They are very like one of the popular VTubers out there already. So what can we say about YouTube names anyway?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The YouTube name you chose originates maybe not something. Is like some ordinary gamers. Yeah, he does game stuff, but like Mudahar also does a lot of like exposés and talking about drama and talking about other things that are happening in communities and things like that.
Why is this thing so fucking dull?
Like the funny thing is, right? Like no offense to Mutaha-san, like when he talk about something, it's like sometimes when he says some stuff, we all make mistakes. So sometimes he do say a few things that can be taken as a loss because the way he phrase it or the way he trying to highlight it can rub people the wrong way, or the way he said it doesn't seem right. So it's like we all learn from something, and I think like at least he know that he say something wrong and he will try to change his view. Like, unlike some people who like always double down. Like even the funny thing is, right, when I got attacked, like it's a good thing I didn't got attacked last night in my YouTube chat when I was live streaming. But the thing is, right, when people go around getting like just getting attacked for no reason and they hide behind an alternate account, and when you go and search up the original alternate account who they are, it's like, dude, you're a freaking so-called popular YouTuber or a popular content creator. Are you so? It's like, is your ego so small that you have to go around and use an alternate account to start attacking people along the line? It's like,
oh yeah, so people do have small egos like that, definitely. They'll go with stock accounts, alternate accounts, and stuff like that.
It's kind of sad at this point. It's like they're trying to use alternate account to hide their presence, but when you do a little bit of research and you do a little bit of understanding.
To be honest, I feel like people need to say that type of like. You may say that. I feel like a lot of people need to build a mentality of. They may say this online, but if they say it in person, they know they get their ass kicked.
Yeah.
They will just lose all their reputation, and people will start attacking them. Even though, like let's say for example, if the person who attacked me is a big YouTuber, if I just say that out loud and there is proof of it, obviously everyone will, like based on the, I believe we were talking about like cancel culture along the line. It's like when it happened, it will just end their career at one point of time. So it's like, do I want to go that route, or do they want to like hit it and make it their route? It's like, at this point of time, it's just weird. Like, to me, I always say this: we move on. Don't let hate affect us. There is always a better tomorrow. Don't just like stay on one end and just say, oh, I'm just gonna hate you or whatever. It's like, what the hell are you even fishing on me? It's like I got attacked for the point of no reason, and Salvi-san also got attacked previously for no reason. It's like, dude, we all move on, we don't just stick on one end and just think that, oh, there's nothing of it. It's like, what the hell?
And also, of course, you know, it starts getting to a point where if it's like something that's been mentioned every day or something like that, it ends up becoming almost like you want to be seen as a victim, almost that way. Now, there's a difference. There's a difference if you mention it every day because you are actually getting hit every day. That's a difference. If you mention it every day in the sense of like things haven't happened for a month, but you're still mentioning it like that. Oh, do you remember this person who came into my chat and did this, and they named the person who did it? You know, that type of thing. It definitely can weigh on people, can weigh down on people. Now, if it's kind of in the situation where it is related to what's happening right now, like whether it be a drama situation or a something that happened to another VTuber, you can relate to it. You can be like, look, this has happened to me before. This is what happened. That's different. That's like you're relating to it, you know. But if it's just one of those things where it's like you are trying to continue the victimhood, that's something, you know, that a lot of people, even in a community, they won't like it. They won't like you continuing the victimhood because it's like, dude, when did this happen?
Yep.
Okay, it happened long ago. Why are you still on this? I don't know. Why did you bring this up out of nowhere? You know, that type of thing. Like if it's related to what's happening, that's different. But if you just bring it up out of nowhere, that's like, what the hell?
You know, even like earlier when I said it, it's like I said it, but I don't name drop out anyone. I just want you guys to be careful. And it's like, to me, it's like, does it affect me in a negative way? Maybe I'm mad because the person attacked my chat, but dude, if I can move on from all this thing and the person keep on coming back and attacking me, it's like, what is wrong with you? Definitely need help along the line.
Definitely someone needs help at that point. They just can't stop.
That's when you gotta make the joke of yeah, what is it? The Get a Life Foundation.
Yeah, you got to go to the Get a Life Foundation pretty much, yeah. Get a life at that point.
Someone on fucking Twitter, and I was like, oh, that's really clever, I like that.
So once again, it has come to that time in the day when I have to...
And you managed to get 50% of it done.
Nice, yes.
Done.
Yay.
So I'm going to... Oh, and it just saved too, so we can actually just leave. It just saved. So that was like perfect timing. It quite literally just saved.
It just saved?
Yeah, it literally just saved. Huh?
Oh, this is autosave.
Yeah, I saw the little spinny thing in my dupes. It literally just autosaved. But I mean, you can continue doing it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna mute the call on my end, deafen the call, and then just go and move on and do my thingies. You can still do your thingies.
Okay.
All right. See you soon.
Bye.
Alrighty, people. It is that time. Now, what we're going to be doing is we are, of course, going to be trying to figure out who is having some fun times right now. I do believe Siren is one of them. And on Twitch, we're going to try to move you guys to somebody who... Damn, there's a lot of people freaking playing right now. There is a lot of people playing right now. Let's see. Radioactive, just chatting. Let's see. We're trying to see who we're gonna go after. Poke Rogue, Halo Combat Evolved, Mincy Moon's just chatting. Aquafina is doing Dead by Daylight. We can possibly move to them. Someone that I haven't raided before. I think it might be a good idea to raid someone that I haven't raided before. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good night, everybody. Of course, take care of yourselves. Remember, always try to keep the positive mindset going. Always try to keep your positivity going because it is very important. You are all very important in this community, and as always, you always have been, always will be. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. Of course, every single step that you have taken moving forward, be very proud of it. It is something that you have accomplished out of your own actions, out of your own doing, and you should absolutely be super proud of that. I hope that your evening, morning, day, whichever one it is for you guys, is amazing moving forward. I want that to be something for you guys. Why is found son? Hopefully, Sayu is going to be, we're going to be able to see her stream soon, or at least get some updates. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to be going to the YU streams tonight. I'm going to be there. Absolutely know I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'll see you there. We're going to be raiding on the Twitch side. Mothy Vamp, which is someone that I actually just found today. When we're rating them, and on the YouTube side, let me just figure this out for you guys because it's always good to figure out these things right now. We are going to be rating. Let's see who's available right now. Actually, we're gonna be doing Mamie Magical, who is doing hand cam fortune telling. That's interesting. I've actually never seen that. Thank you guys for being here again. See you guys next time. This is the Mad Salvi saying, "Arara, Mama, take care of yourselves. Be kind. Remember, you're special. You're important. See you guys next time. Bye, honeys."